welcome back to the Weirdly Amused. Back again for another episode of Dungeons & Dragons. Last we left off, we escaped from the dragon hatchery. Everyone nearly escaped with their lives and met a friend along the way. Got out of there and headed towards a new town. Met up with Leocene and a new ally known as Unthar Thum, the leader of the Order of Gauntlets. Remind me, did you guys decide to join the Order, or are you still deciding that?
I think we did.
We chose the Gauntlets because us sneaking is like trying to sneak a camel through a apartment building. It just doesn't work out.
Right. So you guys had a little powwow around a table, made your decision, and that's where we left off. Upon that, Untar looks at you guys, was like, wonderful. And he waves his arm and asks for a round of drinks. So you guys all have a tankard of ale.
Okay.
And what would you like to do from there?
I'm going to proceed to just sit there and drink mine in silence. Don't really got anything I want to say or do right now.
Merkava passes his to Kraz.
Now I have two I will be drinking in silence. Just double fisting, one right after the other.
Left, right, left, right.
Unthar looks at you and he's like, what, you don't drink?
Quite literally, no, I do not.
Well,
do you mean you do?
Yeah, I love to drink.
What?
That's the best part about being in the Gauntlet. They
What?
give us deals here.
I mean, is it always ale, or is it water and blood and that kind of stuff?
They've got quite a bit of different things here. Which, while we're here, and he pulls out a piece of paper and a key. This is where you guys will be staying when you're in town. And you guys got a deed and a key to a house.
We got a house!
I always wanted to be a homeowner.
All right. Our first little place to call home.
It's not a lot, and it doesn't have anything in it. You'll have to put stuff in it, but it's a house, and it's got rooms.
So it's
I
just...
call dibs on the top bunk.
Is there even beds in here, or is it just walls and a floor and a door?
It's just walls, a floor, and a door. No furniture.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go do some shopping here once we have time.
He also gives you some gold for the ferry to Baldur's Gate.
Okay, how much gold are we talking?
It's like a few gold pieces, just enough for the ferry. It's like 3 gold pieces each.
Okay.
You want to go stop by our house, unload some extra belongings?
What? Yeah, I mean, we can't leave till the morning.
After we finish our drinks.
Yeah, we can't leave till the morning, so I don't see a reason why we can't. Do we know roughly what time it is?
I mean, you could leave in the morning, but there is a ferry that leaves in a few hours.
Oh.
You want to get a head start.
Well, in that case, why don't we skip on down to the house, take your drinks as a walk me down, and we'll see where we're going to be staying for the foreseeable future.
I was
No.
also thinking, I mean, that sounds great. I was also thinking that maybe one of these tavern waitresses would be able to employ them additionally as like a keeper of the house to clean it while we're not there and perhaps buy furniture for us while we're gone.
I mean, you could ask them. That's up to you, and that's up to them. But I don't know if they offer those kind of services.
Group, what do you guys think? Should we have someone like this?
It's never a bad idea.
I think it'd be good to have somebody watch the house, check in on it, maybe dust a little.
Kraz, did you say never a good idea or never a bad idea?
It's never a bad idea.
I'll walk over and I will start to chat the both of them up. I say, hi, ladies. I have a quick question for you guys. We now have a house, but we're going to be gone, and there's nothing in the house. Perhaps, do you guys know of any, or perhaps you guys yourselves are looking for another job or another way to earn some money and be a keeper of our house?
Well, and this is this lady talking. I mean, I could use a little bit more money, but there's an orphanage a little down the ways. There might be some children that might be looking for some work too, but I'd definitely be willing to make a few extra coin. What exactly are you looking for as far as the housekeeper?
Well, first, apparently the house is just 4 walls and a floor. We would need some light furniture, some beds, and then someone to come along weekly to do cleaning while we're gone. And, someone just to keep a general eye on the house to make sure nobody goes inside or nobody burns it down.
Oh, well. I mean, I may look strong, but I'm just a young girl. I don't know that I'd be able to do all that on my own. I'd probably have to hire some other folk to move the furniture. So it would depend on what you're offering.
I'll get back to you. I'm gonna walk back to the group. So she says, she could do it, but she wouldn't be able to, add in the furniture or anything like that. And she also mentioned an orphanage nearby. I also think orphans is a good idea. We can get like a group of kids to watch over the house and be like, to watch over it and to clean on the inside. And as long as they don't, steal anything, that'd be great.
Well, I agree with the orphans. For one thing, it's kind of a good deed, and we could probably stand to do a few of them. And on the other hand, in 10 years or so, we'll have a ready-made army, like our own little squad of mini murderers. Wouldn't that be fun?
So we trust orphans, parentless children, to be around any dangerous objects we may be bringing back, whether it be weapons, magical items, swords, whatever. We trust them to be around those items.
Maybe we get like a magical safe or something that protects against people without parents. I don't know. Is it a thing? Is that an enchant?
I mean, we could also just
How
get like
specific is that item? Wow.
we could also just get like an enchanted bag or safe or something that it only opens with specific items like that we would carry with us.
We can also, orphans, if you get them young enough, not teenagers or anything like that, they're also trainable.
Yeah,
Right,
that's what I'm
so-
saying.
Plus, if we give them coin, they're more likely to follow our instructions.
If they're
Sure,
young
roof
enough,
over
they
their
won't be
head.
taller than me.
Or
I'll still look down on them.
I still say we just, if we're hellbent on the orphanage, we could just sponsor the orphanage, and then as part of their duties, we just say, hey, have a shift of kids come by once a week, clean up the place, and the money keeps coming in.
That somehow seems morally worse.
I think it's a great idea. I think it's smart.
I'm just cutting out the middle, man. Why would I go to the kids and then hire them to leave the orphanage when I can talk to the adults who run the orphanage and have them
Hey,
have the
Noah?
kids do it? Yeah?
You're in the stream. You're cutting half of Andy and Brent's.
Yeah, Discord does not like window sizes. It's done this on every single one. It just whoever on the left side, you will be cut off partially. I am sorry. It's gone through you, me, Megan did it. It goes through everybody. It just
Is there not a way to expand it?
No, because it expands as a square.
Oh,
So
cool.
like
All right.
I could do this and it still shows that.
Oh, all right.
No. We lost Andy.
So I could do a
I'm so
fit to
sorry.
screen doesn't work. Stretch to screen doesn't work.
That's interesting. All right.
Although, hang on. Let me see if maybe
Technical difficulties.
I think we should describe it as technical enhancements.
Sure.
If you can't fix it, market it as a feature.
Yeah, technical opportunities for improvement.
okay. If
That's
I
better.
shrink it, it's say okay. We are 3 windows deep, but we will do it.
Cool.
Nice.
As long as you guys think it looks pretty, it's okay if it looks ugly.
As long as everybody's face is in camera.
All right, so, should some of us go get some furniture? Should some of us go to the orphanage? Should we all just go over and have like a group interview?
I'm not
Happy
good with
birthday,
kids.
Happy.
Why don't me and Merkva go grab the furniture? Y'all go take care of the kitties.
What?
Don't
Agree
choose any
with
ugly
kids.
furniture.
Sure, you're a big guy.
Kids love me.
I would probably agree with that. Kids would love him.
Love him.
Okay. Am I going solo to the furniture? Because I don't do well with kids.
Oh, I'll go with you. We'll save it as a surprise for later for the little shits.
Oh, my question to you guys: if you have a checkered couch, what kind of pillows goes with it?
Solid colors of one of the checkered colors or similar pattern on the pillows.
Babies, I think they are okay.
I think it's all right. I'm hesitant to trust them, but I know we spent a lot of time together, but we haven't really talked about design or fashion at all.
I mean, personally, I would have said just don't have checkered couches.
I
Agreed.
agree. You should not get
That's
a
a good
couch.
choice.
But if push comes to shove and the only ones available are the checkered couches, then we got checkered couches.
Perhaps we should check out our house first. Like, are there rooms?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's go check out the house and then we can hunt down stuff to fill it with. So I'll finish the 2 ales and thanks gentlemen for their time and leave the tavern, I guess.
So, I'd say probably about a mile away. You guys, you get a general location from Uthar about where the house is. It is dark outside currently, so you don't actually, there's not a whole lot going on in town, but you do see your house. It's around a couple other homes as well, so you do have a few neighbors. But in your house, you walk in, there's probably about it's a decent sized living area with an upstairs, and then there's on the bottom floor there's about 3 different rooms. One of them's a kitchen, one of them's a restroom area, and then one of them storage, or it could be used as another room. You look in the kitchen, you see in the center of the kitchen there's a kind of a countertop. And along the walls there's more counter space. You see no refrigerator, no stove, but there is counter space because it's built into the kitchen. And then the bathroom has a single toilet, and then it has a bath. No shower, just a bath. And then upstairs there are 4 bedrooms. They're probably, I guess, medium-size bedrooms. Nothing in them. And then no restroom upstairs, just the single restroom downstairs.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So who's sharing a bedroom?
Seeing as how I don't sleep, I don't really need my own room.
That makes it easy.
Are you fine with just like a corner in the living room to shut down if you need to?
Yeah, that was exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking right by the front door.
You just plug in.
Yeah.
All right.
Just need a wall outlet, nothing more.
It is a little dark in here because there's no light source, just the room. It is medieval era style, so your light source would be candles.
Candles, lanterns. Like I have a lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a lantern?
You probably at least have a torch. Comes with your adventure kit, usually.
When we spring for
I have
furniture,
torch.
we should probably get some wall sconces.
Yeah, or maybe some like lantern hooks.
Maybe a lantern in general.
Hey, maybe we could raise one of our orphans to be a wizard and they can just continuously cast light in here.
It is a cantrip.
That is a cute thing, but I feel like something of that nature we could probably hire someone to make for us if they don't already have it.
I suppose that's true.
I cast light on the door, just for some light.
Okay. Next session, I'll actually make the house.
Make the house for us.
Yeah, so you can see what it actually looks like. It's not gonna have I'll have to make it in 2 separate things because the map maker I have doesn't do 2 stories.
That's fine. So
Maybe we can install a pole to get from the 2nd floor to the 1st floor bathroom, nice and easy.
why do you care about the bathroom there, Merkava?
Oh, personally, I don't. I was just trying to, be helpful to my friends and make the living arrangements a little easier for them.
Fair enough. Although I don't think Ariadne can use a pole, seeing with how she is a centaur.
Yeah, you're right.
And
that would prove to be a little bit difficult.
She probably wouldn't use the bathroom either. She's a centaur.
Surely they go to the bathroom.
I mean, it would have to be
Maybe
one
outside.
massive privy.
She fit inside in the bathroom.
Fair
I think
enough.
we're supposed to just lay down hay for her.
We'll let her arrange that as she needs fit.
Maybe the storage closet, the storage room is going to turn into like a stall or something for her.
Oh,
Maybe we could just make her room the one directly above the privy.
no, that just seems cruel. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out at a later time. Now, DM, I know you said it was dark outside? Is it dark like early morning dark, or dark as in like late at night dark?
It's like 10 p.m.
Ah, okay. So shopping for the furniture is gonna have to wait till tomorrow.
It might be closed.
That or whenever you guys come back.
Do we
Is there a
know?
Walmart nearby?
Do we know roughly what time the ferry leaves in the tomorrow?
There's a couple. The first one would leave basically at dawn. Second one would be afternoon time.
Okay.
And then there'd be another one in the evening, which is the one that you could catch tonight if you decided to catch it, or you could wait until the morning.
Well, what do you all think? We've been on the road taking it easy past couple days, so I'm okay hopping on the ferry tonight, but if you want to sleep in the new house, that's fine.
While you guys are at the new place, Leo Scene stops in, and he just wanted to chat with you for a second. Before you guys head off, I don't know if you're heading off tonight or in the morning, but I wanted to say that when you guys do get back and get us some information, and he takes out a small wooden box and opens it up, and there's a decent sized diamond. This was for you guys when you get back.
Now you have my attention, sir.
A diamond for us.
Mm-hmm. It's worth a decent amount.
Oh, it's for payment. I thought you were proposing. That's a lot more comfortable.
No. Yeah, this is just for payment for you guys doing the job. And he closes it up and puts it back in his bag. I do have, and he goes ahead and hands you each a small coin purse with 200 gold pieces in it.
Jesus, we are rich.
Getting spoiled.
This is about what you could expect per job working for the Gauntlet.
Screw the order. Why am I working for them when I could work for you guys and make way much more money?
Well, that's what he's saying, the Order of the Gauntlet.
No, I'm talking about my order. Because I'm not...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not affiliated with the Gauntlet until just now, but like...
And this is at
damn.
Low ranking, too. You'll make more money when you're higher rank.
Shit, okay. Now we're talking my language. Although, since we have this money, it would be almost ill-advised to leave town without purchasing some supplies for our mission upcoming. We also need to go ahead and, I believe it's go to the armory for the Gauntlet to get...
I mean, you could purchase supplies here.
It's just a ferry ride.
You'd probably find better supplies in Baldur's Gate, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Baldur's Gate is like shopper's paradise.
Well, I need to buy an extra ferry ticket for my egg.
What
Well,
egg?
do we share a
Merkava
seat?
puts it inside his
You
body
have
cavity.
a house now?
Why do I want to leave it? It might get lonely.
I think Merkava just put it inside of him?
Merkava just opens up a panel on his chest and sticks the
Like
egg
a
inside.
incubator.
I'll keep it nice and safe, don't worry.
I didn't know that was a feature.
I'll
Yeah.
make sure all of the enemies attack Merkava.
I'll just take it out at the beginning of all combat.
We have to roll for the egg survival.
What's the AC of a dragon
It's
egg?
not a volleyball?
Before Liaison goes, I just want to confirm with him that the job is to infiltrate the guards, be hired on, not infiltrate the guards, be hired on as a guard for the dragons to find out where their base is. Correct?
Well, yes and no. You won't be getting hired on, and you might be getting hired on for the dragons, but you're going to be getting hired on just for the caravan. So the caravan is just a large group of merchants that travel from Baldur's Gate northward and make stops along the way, and they hire mercenaries and guards to safely transport goods from one place to the other. And we have good word that at least 3 of the carriages will be Cult of the Dragon. So it's just kind of up to you to kind of spot which one is which. I mean, you'll have several days. It's like a 720-mile journey, and you guys are gonna be traveling about 15 miles a day. So you'll have plenty of time to figure that out.
It'd be a hike. All right. Well, I still think what would be prudent would be to hit up the armory of the gauntlets here in town.
Get some new shoes.
Grab their sigil, so we can take that with us. And then if we need any special equipment from them, we can pick it up there before we head out. Say midday tomorrow.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You guys will still be about a day ahead of
the current timeline of the cult.
The cult. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we take a night, relax, and then tomorrow grab our badges and boogie out of here.
All right, so you find your spots for the evening. No furniture. You kind of just chill in your house. You wake up feeling rested. Merkava, you wake up. You power on.
Feel recharged.
Your battery is full.
Yeah, my battery's full, but I gotta tell you, there's some kind of kink in my left hip rotator. Kraz, come here.
I guess I'm going to go be a chiropractor to a robot. See what this rotator looks like.
Merkava pulls aside one of the armor panels on his hip. He's like, do you remember when we blendered those cultists down in the cave?
Yeah.
Ever since we did that, I got something stuck down under my hip panel here. Can you take a look and see what's in there? I can't reach it.
I guess I'm going to peer into this panel and see what I can find out.
Do you have proficiency in Tinker's Tools?
I doubt it. Let me see.
I do. Can I walk him through it?
Sure.
Would you like me to roll?
No. Krause will make a dex check with advantage.
Dex check with advantage. Okay.
Just to check, just add your dex modifier.
Hang on, let me... Oh, okay.
You won't add proficiency because you're not proficient, but since he's walking you through it, I'll give you advantage.
Yeah. 9.
Okay. So, I mean, it's not particularly difficult. It does take you a little while. Merkava kind of is like, no, to the left. No,
Yeah,
the other left.
Now pull that bolt. No, you gotta turn it first.
Like playing Operation.
I'm just holding the flashlight, Dad.
So, you pull out some kobold meat, and you feel much better now.
There's something he probably finds while he's in there, though.
What does he find?
Taped to the underside of the armor panel, there's a little golden disc. And it's just kind of haphazardly taped to the underside of the armor panel. And written on it in crude marker is OS Boon Disc. Did you find anything? Is there something blocking it?
Yeah, there's just some bits and pieces of kobold and cultists. Now, there is one thing I want to ask you about here. You got this little gold disc attached to this panel. Looks like it was just slapped on there with some sort of adhesive. It says OS Boone.
What? Let me see that.
I'll peel it off and hand it to him.
Merkava takes it in his hands and kind of rolls around a couple times and says, I think this is mine. I'm not 100% sure. You're going to have to insert it for me.
Insert it where?
He takes off the panel from his chest. And there's just a little spot for a
slot.
I mean, usually I wait till the third date to take her clothes off, but okay. I'll slide the disc into the little slot.
As you slide the disc in, you can hear a magical whirring, and the lights behind Merkava's eyes twinkle several different colors before settling back into the magenta you're used to. And he kind of looks around. I think you just helped me learn some new spells. I'm not 100% sure, but I think maybe the previous owner has locked me out of some of my basic functions. From here on out, we should be a little better equipped for combat. Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm not quite sure why they've been keeping my functions from me, but that was really necessary. Thank you.
Not a problem. Let's just not be inserting things into you again. That's phrasing is important.
I don't know about you, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, see.
Merkava winks at him, which just means one of his eyes goes dark for a second.
Oh shit, I broke the robot. Oh god. Okay, not my problem. I'm just gonna walk out.
Merkava's gonna go with him.
What did we just watch, Phoebus?
I don't know.
What did I do to this robot? I broke him.
Mom and Dad didn't teach me about this.
You have parents?
Funny.
Not in this world.
Oh, calm down. Everybody learns spells in their own way.
So what'd you learn, Merkava?
It looks like some of my basic functions revolve around enchanting items in my hands with their own forms of magic.
Oh.
Cool.
I think instead of just shooting folks, I might be able to be a little better in close-up combat now.
Okay, I'll take it. But next time you want something inserted into you, ask someone else.
Will do.
Remember, big guy, sharing is caring. Slap him on the shoulder and I'll walk outside.
Merkava casually casts a glance at Phoebus. She seems small enough.
Oh. We're heading to the armory, yes?
Yeah.
As you head to the order, you meet up with Unthar.
Mm-hmm.
He meets up with you and says, glad I caught up with you. So you'll be meeting up with a contact of mine in the Black Gate district, named Edeliri. She's an elf woman who runs a shop there, specifically creating and mending carriages for the caravan. She'll get you guys set up with hiring, and once you do that, you guys will pretty much have the full realm of Baldur's Gate to do whatever you want. buy some things, upgrade your armor, weapons, whatever.
All right.
Adeliri.
Yes.
At Illyri, contact in Baldur's Gate to repair carriages.
Spelled EDHELRI. She's a moon elf.
Ooh.
Oh, so she's
Oh.
fancy.
No.
Courtesy
We'll have lots of
the-
things in common.
Courtesy of the Shore Coast Adventures guide that I just purchased.
Oh,
It is a usable race now.
Nice.
Also sun elves.
Are they different to normal elves?
Different clans for the most part. Moon
Like
elves.
forest elf, wood elf, moon elf.
Mhm. Right. Drow. Different types of elves. Yeah.
So Unthar, we're heading to the armory to pick up our badges. Is there anything else that we should get there while we are there before we head on out?
Well, you're welcome to grab the basic armor and weapons. If you would like to grab some upgraded weapons, you're welcome to purchase some. But you're welcome to grab your standard basic weapons, whatever you're interested in.
never hurts to have a couple backup blades or so too on you. So we'll take you up on that offer.
Okay. You go in the armory, you see a couple people there sparring. You see hanging up on the wall a couple blades. You see a few mannequins adorning, leather armor, studded armor, chainmail. Pretty much every type of armor you could want is there. It's just basic armor, so there's no enchantments. There's no buffs to it. It's just basic.
Is it
running
branded?
It is. It does have the sigil of the Order of the Gauntlet, which is basically just a fist.
We might want to consider whether or not we want any of the armor that's branded if we're going to be infiltrating something that has a cult.
Agreed.
Yeah, I don't think we'd take the branded armor with us. I think we might want to pick it up and just leave it at the house, or even just not pick it up until we come back. Just grab those, those necklace talismans they wear, and take those with us as something we can easily hide. But if you need a sword or something here, a sword is pretty easy to hide an emblem on.
No, I think we should probably wait until if we want better armor or different armor or weapons. Well, maybe Baldur's Gate will be the way to go. There'll be better stuff, perhaps enchanted stuff.
We'll still have about a day ahead of them, right? So
Yeah.
we'll have time to shop around.
Yep.
So after we pick up our badges, let's head up to. Should we go to a furniture store? Should we go to the orphanage? Should we split up? Do we have to do this?
I would say do this after we get back. At this point, there's no, because if we're gonna buy
Being of the essence, yeah.
Uthar overhears you guys. You guys can always buy the furniture and send it back while you're on the caravan. Have somebody send it back.
This is true.
That's a good point.
Might be able to get a little bit of a discount since we'll be guarding caravan. Strike a deal up with some of the merchants there. Be like, hey, tell you what, you give us the good discounts on this here bed, and we'll hook you up with some extra security.
I like the way you think, Chris.
We'll put Merkava in your room with you at night so you can sleep peacefully while a 7-foot-tall giant stands over you.
But if no one's going to be at the house to receive any item, how will we know?
Who's going to tip the movers?
That's all details you need to worry about. Never.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can hire the orphans to, stay at the house until the furniture gets there. Just give them a few gold pieces. They don't have money as it is, anyways.
Sounds mean. Be like, here, can you live at my house with the furniture for a couple days while I'm off?
And then go back to the orphanage when we come
Yeah.
back.
No, we just tell the kids, hey kids, check on the house every day. When you see a delivery of furniture, you're gonna get some of your buddies and help
Together.
get the furniture in there.
Don't scuff up the door frame either. That's real wood.
It is.
Okay, so my next question is, how do we go about hiring a band of orphans?
Talk to
Well,
the adults running the orphanage.
yeah, so since we're here, let's grab our badges first, and then we'll head over to the orphanage.
So you get directions to the orphanage, and you see a sign that says "Little Bug Home."
Cute.
And open up the doors, and you see a few younger and older women, tending to children's of several ages.
I'll let you guys handle this one because I don't like kids, not good with kids.
Again, though, I don't know if we should. I feel like we're hiring the orphan kids to do this. If we talk to the actual owners or the people who run the orphanage, it feels like we're taking advantage of them.
We'll have them extra gold. We'll say, we'll give you this amount to delegate the chores. Please give this amount of what we gave you to the kids. Or we could just stop by and throw in a few gold pouches in the house before we leave. And just write a little note. For you.
I like that idea.
All right, your lead, Phoebus, I guess.
Oh man, I'm bad with kids too.
Markova just like
You're a fairy.
busts into the orphanage and is like, "Hey kids, come on! Who wants to play with a 7-foot tall robot? Come on!"
You're a fairy. I look like a demon. One of us is clearly the better suited to handle kids.
That's true. You've got a point. I will approach the closest adult to the door. Be like, "Excuse me, I have a question."
Yeah, what can I do for you?
So we're looking to hire some help just to watch over our house. We're looking for some furniture to get delivered. So we, me and my buddies back there. Don't look too hard at him. Definitely don't look at the robot. He's a little scary, but it's okay. He's friendly. I promise he's friendly.
Okay. So you're just looking for have them watch the place and move the furniture, or
Yeah. Just maybe like once a week or once every couple of days, send a group of kids over. If they see any furniture, just have them haul it in. Maybe send a couple of teenagers with them, or send like a kid who can run really fast to go back and sprint to get the teenagers or something. And then we'll pay you some money for obviously delegating. And then we'll give you some extra money to give to the kids. Does that sound like a fair deal?
well, how long are you going to be gone? How long are we going to be doing that?
That's a good question. I'm gonna turn back to the group and be like, "Did you guys hear her?"
Well,
So based on what Leosin told you guys, the trip that you'll be taking is about, from start to finish, is about 720 miles.
Okay.
Your caravan is going to be moving 15 miles.
15, 1-5.
Yes.
I'm not great at math.
That's 48 days.
Let me double check.
Maybe I tell them 2 months.
Yeah, 750 miles.
Wait, 750?
750 miles.
Divided by 15. Okay, that's a solid 50 days.
Okay, so yeah.
Why don't we just hire him indefinitely?
Yeah, not counting
That's a good
not counting the time that you'll spend in Baldur's Gate. So that's about 51 days total. Plus the
And
time.
then we got to make it back.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna be gone a little while. We're gonna be gone a few months. Okay. So I'll just turn back to Lady and be like, we're gonna be gone a few months. But we're willing to hire you indefinitely. Send some gold by mail with a large down payment.
You may not even want to purchase furniture yet.
We'll be gone so long.
For
It
the
just
kids.
That's true. Leave fashion choices up. We don't want to we want to make sure our furniture's not out of date, not outdated, and out of style. I think it's a good idea. So if you just have like a couple kids go by and dust once a week for a few months.
Yeah. Do that. And I assume Dustin's not going to be a whole lot, especially if you guys don't have furniture. I'd say for a couple months, I'd say about 30 gold a month.
30 gold a month, so like for 4 months, 120 gold. Does that sound fair to you? And then if we do end up going longer, obviously we will pay you for your time.
Okay.
Does that sound fair to you? You could just keep a tab or something.
Yeah, I'll write it down.
Alrighty. So I will dig through my purse and start pulling out coins until she gets 120 gold.
I'll throw in 30.
I'll throw in 30 as well.
Alright. 60, 30, 30. Removed. Okay. There. And you know, keep a tab. Just let me know. Alrighty.
So this is for, making sure our house stays clean, no critters come inside, no vagrants. And, if anyone does try to go inside, then not to endanger the kids, but perhaps the order comes. The kids will get the order, or the kids will get the police or something.
And if we make it through all this and we get back in a reasonable time frame and the kids have done a good job, maybe I'll even adopt a few.
Well, all right.
I could definitely see a live-in maid or something.
A live-in orphan.
Well, that'll be up to you whenever the time comes. We have plenty of children to choose from. I assume if you're going to be using them to clean, you probably want some of the teenagers. So we'll figure that out when the time comes.
Alrighty. Thank you. Goodbye.
See y'all.
Before they leave, I make sure that she has the address to our house and a copy of the key.
Okay. So yeah, you guys give her the information and a copy of the key. You guys step out, and I assume you guys are heading towards the ferry, or what else did you want to do?
I'm good to go to the ferry.
I think ferry.
Okay. So you guys get to the river, and it's a pretty wide river. You see this decently large boat. I mean, it's not like a cruise ship, but it's like it's got a decent sized deck. It's pretty tall. It's got living area underneath. And then it's got a sort of a cockpit type area up front for the captain to steer and drive to the area.
Mighty river. Surely civilization lies along its banks.
You guys move towards the river, and there's a ferryman standing at the bottom of the docks, taking coin for transport.
All right, well, gotta pay the ferryman. So, head
Come
up
on,
there.
Kraz, pay the man.
Go up there, talk to him, let him know, hey, we're going to Baldur's Gate, and I'll pay my fare.
That'll be 5 gold pieces.
5 gold just up the river for Baldur's Gate seems a little steep. What do you normally charge for just, say, a couple miles up the river?
I don't know. This is just what I was told to charge.
What do you charge for order members?
Cool. Gauntlet members, the 3 gold pieces.
3 gold for Gauntlet? Well,
There we go.
just so happens to be your lucky day. Pull out the badge we just picked up. We all seem to be Gauntlet members, so that'll be 3 gold for you here, sir. Pay the man his 3 gold, and I'll hop on the ferry.
All right, and he collects everybody's coins. So go ahead and remove 3 gold pieces from your inventory, and you guys board the ship.
As we're boarding, I'll just ask Markova, can you swim?
Yes, but I don't float. So while I'm capable of the motions that are described as swimming, when I do so, I still return immediately to the bottom of the water.
He's like a hippo.
What's a hippo?
Don't worry about it. If we see one, just
You'll know.
go the opposite direction.
So that reminds me, has anybody got any rope?
Yes, I do.
Please tie me to the ship.
Is there somewhere on the ship I can tie this large robot to?
Yeah, there are several places on the ship you could tie him to. You can
Alright.
tie him to the side of the ship, or the border of the ship. You can tie him to the mast. You can tie him somewhere inside.
How about right
There
next
is
to
a
the
lower
anchor?
there is a lower deck, so right next to the anchor. Okay.
Well,
Well,
Merkava,
why, Markova, do you want to be tied down?
I
This
don't-
is a ship. You could just explore. You just walk on it.
If you don't want to
We-
pay for I'll pay for your ticket. If you don't,
We did just discuss that I do not float and therefore cannot actually swim. If I fall off, it's a long walk to the bank. Underwater.
why don't we just split you on the deck then? If you're unsafe, we'll tie you to the deck. Sounds a little bit better. No,
Okay.
I also imagine there are like railings. You can't fall
Yeah.
off.
yeah.
In case we get into a fight or something, is my point.
Huh.
I mean, I only weigh 450 pounds, but somebody could throw me off. Like I said, it's a very long walk
Okay.
underwater.
Sure, let's tie him to the mast.
I mean, give me some walking room. I'm not saying tie me down. I'm
Put him
saying
on a
tie-
leash.
well, I got
Put a leash on me.
I got
Put in the
50,
backpack, kids.
I got 50 feet of rope, so I'll tie him a little harness and then use the remainder, just get a little lead, ties to the mast.
Perfect.
It's like one of those kids
Exactly
wearing
what I had in
backpacks.
mind.
He's a backpack kid.
Immediately goes to full extension of the rope.
Yep.
Walks
Bark
around in
at
circles,
strangers.
gets it wrapped around the mast several times.
At least he doesn't bark.
Oh, don't give him ideas.
So
I am partially made of wood.
So bad.
So you guys board the ship. Captain says, all aboard, and you guys start moving. You see a bunch of people, on the deck, people drinking, people playing card games, people just kind of like, leaning up against the railing, stuff like that. What would you guys like to do?
Lean over to Kraz. Do not push any of the kids off. Do not push any of the kids off.
All right. So listen.
Don't do it. We'll get kicked off. Don't do it. They'll throw us off too.
They have to prove it was me. So, like, if we don't get caught, well.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that you're the only one who looks like you on the ship.
All right. You're probably right. But what if I throw you off the boat? Can't you fly?
Don't throw me off. Only 30 feet. I'm not very fast. Look how small my wings are. Look how small I am. You think I could go very fast?
I mean, the boat's not 30 feet tall. You just fly back up and get back on the boat.
Don't throw me off either.
I'm really tempted here. What?
So to put it in perspective, her movement speed is 30.
Mhm.
Boat's movement speed is 300.
Oh, so I would be throwing her in, just zooming by. That's even more tempting. No. We'll leave all the small people on the boat for now.
I'll just make sure to stand a little closer, a little towards the back of the crowd, closer to the middle of the ship.
If you want favors, we can tie you down too.
I don't have any more rope, so
I think I'm good. It's not really my style to wear a rope. I think it'll clash. With the colors and everything.
Being perfectly honest.
Oh. Maybe you should talk to Kraz about getting you a different rope. A better rope, maybe.
What kind of rope do you want there, Merkava?
Maybe purple.
Purple? I'll use thaumaturgy to make the rope purple.
Sure.
Merkava loves it. Oh, it's the best rope ever. I'm keeping it.
You're now tied down with tempo. That's purple.
Oh, hang on. Thaumaturgy can't do that.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you can only do it to your eyes.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
For Merkava.
I did a similar thing in a campaign, in that one campaign I was in, remember?
Oh, yeah.
With
wasn't it clothing?
Well, I would just make random shit purple.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Best rope ever.
There you go.
So you guys kind of hang out. The sun starts to set, and everybody goes down below deck to get some sleep.
Poor Merkava up there by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you guys want to do at night?
Sleep.
Well, yeah.
I'll stay up a little bit more. Just watch the moon and pray and cast light as much as I can on a random thing in the boat so that Merkava can see, and then eventually head downstairs after a few hours.
All right. So the entire ship was illuminated with the light spell. You can see out for what is the light distance of?
The light spell is 20-foot radius of bright light, and then 20-foot after that dim light.
Okay, so you can pretty much see the banks up to the trees and everything, and a little bit into the forest as you move along on the river. Few hours go by and the light spell fades and everything returns to darkness. Aside from the few torches that are already up there, you all go to sleep and wake up the next morning. At the morning comes, you guys pull into the dock at, let's see,
No continental breakfast?
I can offer you some eggs.
No!
I'm just kidding.
so there
I
are a
wouldn't-
couple different docks that you guys can pull into. Well, of course, it's not your option. So you guys pull into uh, the the dock near the Water Queen's house. Just basically on the outskirts of the upper city district. And you guys are to meet up with Ed Leary in the Blackgate district.
That's not where we are. Correct.
No, correct. So you'll have to get there.
Is this Baldur's Gate proper?
Yeah, we're at.
Yes.
You said Water Queen's house is the closest like landmark to us.
That's where you're being let off.
So we're at the steeps. We just gotta go through.
You'll have to get through one of the gates, which are guarded, and
Mhm.
then also exit out through the Black Dragon Gate.
Get through the Temple District, the wide, or realistically just the Temple District. Okay.
You said we're going to the something district? I'm sorry. I'm
The
just pulling
Black
the map.
Blackgate district.
Blackgate.
Black district.
Yeah, consulting this map that Ben sent us.
I know.
We need to get outside of the walls.
Yeah, Blackgate's on the outside of the city.
Ah, that would help to find it. Let's click it all inside. All right.
Yeah, so the river cuts through where the dock district is and everything, basically on the outskirts of the upper city, basically in the lower city district of Baldur's Gate. And then the Black Gate is on the left side outskirts of the outer city districts.
Do we as people in game have a map like this?
I
Yeah.
sent you guys one. Yeah,
Yeah.
Unthar gave you guys a map.
Unthar, yeah.
In
Say somebody gave
game,
us-
you guys have a map. Otherwise, I wouldn't be telling you any of this. You guys will have to find your way.
Well, I think our first order of business should be to seek out Ed Leary and then from there we can go ahead and pick up any supplies we need.
Yeah, I mean, Deliri is in Blackgate, so let's
Yeah.
just head northwest.
Yep. Trying to find her, and then I'm sure she can recommend some places to buy some things. So yeah, to Blackgate, to the Black Dragon's Gate, I should say, to go find Ed O'Leary. Gonna go ahead and still keep my hood up, try and hide as much of my features as I can as we get off the boat here and get into the city.
So you guys step out of the dock and make your way from the lower district through the steps, and you guys come to whichever one of the gates you decided to go through. You have the option of the Gone Gate and the Boulders Gate.
Let's do Baldur's Gate. When in
Okay.
Rome, right?
It is the oldest and least impressive of all the city gates.
Maybe it means less traffic, you know? Less sightseers. Maybe a little bit cheaper if there's a toll or something.
So you see a couple guards standing in front of the gate. You see a line of people attempting to get in. For a number of different things, whether it be for merchants, whether they just be trying to see family or whatever they're trying to get in there for, they're being halted and questioned in order to get into the upper city, because the upper city it's where the richer people live.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any people that are being denied entry?
I mean, from where you're at, you're not sure. I mean, you see people being let in. You see people being turned away. You don't hear any conversations from the spot that you're at right now, at the back of the line.
Is the line like moving at a decent pace, or is it like a crawl?
It's moving at a decent pace, so they're kind of just like checking paperwork, taking coin and whatnot. Whatever means the people are, getting in or not getting let in. For
Okay.
various reasons. But
Sure.
as a few minutes go by, you guys get closer up to the front, and one of the guards talk to the person in front of you, and he's just like, "Hey, show me your papers," or whatever coin you got to pay for the toll. And it's kind of an elderly man. He is kind of shaky and hands his paperwork off to the guard. And he's like, seeing some relatives to see. All right. Yeah, go ahead and go along. And he opens up the kind of just like steel gates. It's kind of a mechanism that's like on a wheel, pulls it to the side, and he goes through, and then he closes it back as he walks through. And the next is you guys. So he's like, "What's your business?"
We are simply passing through.
I pull out the badge we got and say it's gauntlet business. We need to go through the Black Gate.
Ah, okay. Um, he looks at the badge and he's like, "All right, go ahead, go through." And he lets one of you through at a time, and he asks to see, paperwork, badges, or if you've got coin to pay the toll. So I assume each one of you show him the badge.
Yes, correct.
Of course.
You guys go in, and you get into the temples district, and there's a bunch of merchants. There's a lot of homes, like really like wealthy looking homes, like top of the line. Looks like mansions basically. Well, not like size of mansions, but like really nice homes. Like, this is where the majority of the wealthy people live. This is where the Baldur's Gate council lives, Council 4. And this is pretty much the main, where pretty much all of the politicking goes on.
But this is
As
where the
we
money
walk
is.
past the gate, I'll just like stage whisper, "These badges are great. We can go everywhere."
Yeah, you'd be amazed what a badge in official office gets you. I could get into some places I probably shouldn't have been with my hunter's sigil. So, when you have it, might as well use it, right? So,
And we go onward, I guess,
Yep.
to the Black Gate.
Okay, so you guys get to the Black Dragon Gate, and again, there are guards on the inside of the gate, but this gate, you kind of get the sense that on the inside, people are just pretty much like, there's not really even a line. It's just people going through. Nobody really worries about you getting out of the upper city. It's more getting in. So you exit, and then once you exit, you see a even longer line coming from the Black Gate district. And you get out to the Black Gate district, and it's kind of seems. I mean, it's not poverty stricken, but it's not exactly the nicest place to live. It's kind of like the hood.
okay.
Your coin purses.
I'll just pull down my hood. That way, my whole head's exposed.
Yeah, Kraz, this is the kind of area that you kind of grew up in.
I didn't grow up in a city.
I mean, it's kind of a place where most you would think a lot of crime would be.
Fair enough.
Are
Oh.
we anywhere near Elderly's shop, or should we ask somebody for directions?
You can do that, or you can make an investigation check.
Investigation it is. 17.
17. I mean, you kind of walk around the town for a little bit, and you finally end up finding Oh, why didn't you write down the name of the shop?
Eldeleary shop.
Yeah, you find out the shop. Sure. And you see, it kind of has a lot of like hay where that she would keep the horses or the carriages.
Is it
Um,
the is it the Garenmore stables that's on the map?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
That works.
Um, so there's hay where she keeps the horses, with a bunch of carriages that are fixed up, some of them that are damaged, uh, some of them that don't have wheels, and then kind of general supplies that you can purchase, either uh, tinker's tools, uh, hammers, chisels, general rope. Pretty much anything that you would think a place like this would carry, you can purchase. And you see a woman with pointy ears, white hair, and pale gray skin.
All right, so I guess I'll go up and introduce myself. I'm Tia. Are you Eldeleary?
Uh, I am. Who's asking?
We're with the order. We were told to contact you for help on our job.
Uthar sent you, did he?
Yes, he did, and I show her a badge just to be assured.
Tell that fucker he owes me money.
What'd he do?
No. Let's just say he lost a bet. But what are you looking for?
That is a great question.
So there's a caravan leaving in a little bit, about a day or so. We need to be on that
couple
caravan.
days, yeah.
We need to be on that caravan as
Okay.
preferably hired muscle.
Okay. Well, it's gonna leave within the next 2 days. The it'll leave at dawn. Be here tomorrow to uh, get hired on.
All right, easy enough.
While we were in town, we were hoping to check out some shops to see if we could find some better armor or better weapons, supplies generally. Are there any places that you recommend around here that are order friendly?
Oh well, it depends on what you're looking for.
Guys, what are we looking for?
I need a breastplate, and I need preferably some healing potions, and maybe I might dabble in some magical items. We'll see.
Okay. Well, if you're looking for weapons and armor, you've got a couple different places. You've got the Helm and Cloak over in the Temples district. They do armor, weapons. Some of them might be magical, some of them not. Depends on what you're looking for and how much coin you got.
Enough.
You've also got Blade and Star over in the Eastway district. If you're looking for general clothes, you can always go to the Blushing Mermaid. They can get you looking nice, looking proper. But I'm assuming joining the caravan, you probably want to just get armor. But I see you ladies might want to buy some nice clothes. If you're looking for food, You've got a few taverns, in pretty much every district, and then there's a few bakeries that you can look at. But yeah, that's about it.
Merkaba steps up. Is there any place where some of the rougher folk in town might fight for money and glory? I don't see a coliseum on the map necessarily, but maybe there's like a fight club that I could be interested in.
Oh well, you can find most of that just about anywhere on the outer city areas. Not Blackgate specifically, but a few of the other outer city areas. But depends on what you're looking for. It's not my forte, but if that's something you're looking for, I'm sure you can find it if you look hard enough.
Roger that. Thank you for the advice. I would like to buy some Tinker's tools, by the way, while we're nearby.
Okay. You should be able to find it in the inventory management. You just mark off the gold.
And since she has some supplies, does she have any healing potions?
No.
No healing potions?
There's no potions. It's mainly supplies for doing what she does. Because that's what she does.
Fair enough. Alright, well, I say we hit up the Helm and Cloak. That's the closest one.
All right.
And after that, if we need to, we can go to Blade and Stars, or if there's any other places you guys want to go to. And it doesn't matter what district we go into, they all have inns and taverns and things for food and lodging, so.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, I think Helm and Cloak is going to be closest to us. I'm game to head to the Helm and Cloak.
All right.
You guys get up to the Black Dragon Gate again. Same thing. You pretty much just flash your badge and you get in. They're pretty keen on letting just about anybody from the order go wherever they want for business. You walk a little ways and you get to the Helm and Cloak, which is pretty much the center of the, or not the center, the center of the temple district.
As we get closer to the game, I'm going to pull my hood up to try and avoid attention in the higher up part of the city.
Say,
So you you walk in, bells chime as the door swings open. You see a middle-aged dwarf man with dark black hair, black eyes, and wearing blacksmith style clothes, pretty much just whatever's free flowing and cool. Turns around and says, "Well, what can I do for you?"
We're looking to buy. We're looking to sell. What sort of things do you have? Armor and weaponry.
I've got both of those. What I got: swords, axes, daggers, bows, crossbows, most types of shield. Just depends on what you're looking for.
And what if we need something a bit more of the magical nature?
I've got a couple of that too. I do a little bit of enchanting in my downtime. I've got some things, but enchanting's going to cost you a bit more than just your average weapon.
As I expect it should. All right, well, ladies first.
Wonderful. I have a mace I don't want. I would like to sell this to you if possible. Just a simple 4-pound mace.
Okay.
And then I would like. I was looking for some better leather armor, something that was hopefully enchanted with a little bit more protection than what I got.
Okay. So he kind of pulls up a couple things as far as leather armor goes, and maces go. He's got the general +1 weapons for just about everything with the +1 enchantment on it. That gives it an additional +1 to your attack and damage rolls. He's got your general leather armor of protection that gives you an additional +1 buff to your AC. And then he's got a few other special things.
What about shields?
He's got shields. He's got, your general wooden shields. He's got steel shields, shields with general enchantments on them. He does have a few special items, but you'd have to ask around to see what he's got.
Any magic staffs besides the standard +1?
Besides the standard +1? I mean, we've got this. It's not really a weapon. More so, it's an immovable rod. So there's a little mechanism on it that if you click it, it will stay in place and is damn near impossible to move.
I'm sorry, damn near impossible to do what?
Move.
How do you move it once you've set it?
Click the button again.
Could be interesting for you.
Good for a manner of different situations, depending on what it is.
How much is it?
It's 300 gold pieces.
Might be useful, but not quite what I was looking for. What's the price tag on one of these +1 staves? +1 wooden quarterstaff.
It's about 100 gold pieces.
Oh, is that all?
Mm-hmm.
Count me in.
All right.
Can I also hawk my flail to him?
Sure.
Yeah, I'd like to sell my short sword and my mace, and I'll essentially just trade them in for a better weapon and or shield. So how much would that be? Or how much would I get back for that? So what could you give me for this short sword and this mace? Lightly, gently used.
Sure. Because I can't actually find a +1 quarterstaff. So I kind of just made up a cost.
If I was
And then-
you, I would look at other +1 weapons and just pick something else that's like a D6 and put it in the ballpark. That's just a suggestion.
That's why I said 100 gold pieces, because a normal quarterstaff is just 2 silver pieces. I felt like that was fair. Um, for the flail, you'd get back 10 gold pieces. I'm sorry,
Perfect.
not 10, 5 gold pieces.
I'll make the adjustment.
And you said a short sword and a mace?
Correct.
Why is it making it so difficult to find a short sword? There we go. So you get back 5 pieces for each. 5 gold pieces. And then for the short sword and the if you were going to get like another mace, so that's +1, or a short sword of a +1 short sword, it would be 300 gold pieces for the pair.
Could you repeat that, Ben?
So if you're going to get a +1 mace or a +1 short sword, it'd be 300 gold pieces each.
Yeah, I'll do a +1 short sword.
So yeah, it gives you a +1 to both attack and damage rolls.
I'll also buy the immovable rod, but can I get a discount if buying both of them?
Make a persuasion check.
$15.
I'll give you 500 for the pair. So knock off 100 gold pieces.
I'll take it. Wonderful. Thank you.
And if you guys are still thinking about your purchases, I have a couple of things I'm going to go ahead and try and finagle my way to get. So, let's start the simple stuff here. I got a crossbow and 20 crossbow bolts I'm trying to get rid of, along with a longsword and a scimitar as well. So how much can I get for all those items? And then we can start talking about things I'll be purchasing from you.
Total, you'd get about 30 gold pieces for everything.
30 for the lot. I'll take it.
Okay.
Saves me.
And then what were you wanting?
All right, so I am in need of some better armor here. So I'm looking at some of your breastplates here. Now, when it comes to breastplates, what's the best breastplate you have at protecting the wearer.
Mm, I love it when
The marketplace guide you're looking through just crashes.
no, but apparently doesn't know what a breastplate is.
That's a first.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. It's all listed just under armor, which is weird.
Okay.
So generally, a breastplate will give you a base 14 plus your dex. In this case, it gives you a 15 for a +1.
And that's the best you have. You don't have anything with a little bit of magical oomph behind it or anything. Maybe something you keep off the showroom floor for normal customers.
Not breastplates, but I do have some other items, not for protection, but a couple other things. I've got some armor that kind of makes it a little more difficult for you to be seen. It's leather armor, though.
Ah, see, I need a little bit more oomph to my armor. So, leather armor won't do it for me, unfortunately. However, you said you had that breastplate +1.
Mm-hmm.
And how much would that run me back?
So that'll run you 1,000 gold pieces.
1,000?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For whatever reason, the general breastplate
It's 500.
+1, it's 400, but the +1 doesn't give me a price, so I'm just kind of
Just ballparking it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Magical items are expensive because of the time it takes to put the enchantment on it.
Yeah. Okay, well, if we were to do the breastplate for scale mail and 2 Drake scales, would you do 900?
That's fine.
Okay. Call that a deal. I'll go ahead and get the +1 breastplate and offload my scale mail and Drake scales.
If y'all are looking for something to carry some of your stuff, I do have a bag of It's a enchanted bag that doesn't have has a much larger limit than what it looks. It's got a magical enchantment on it that where it holds more than usual.
And how much would that run us back?
Hmm. It doesn't give a price for it. About 500 gold pieces.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, I can chip in for that. That seems like a great
Yeah.
group thing.
I got
I would
$49 to my name right now, so
Oh,
I just spent
Um,
$900 for a new piece of armor. So like,
I'm also. You mentioned something about leather armor that makes it difficult for you to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain?
So it gives you advantage on stealth. So it makes you have where you have a much easier time not being seen by anybody.
I don't
It's
exactly
a custom
know.
item.
Yeah, but I'm a moon cleric. I make light. I don't know if I'm the person who should be having that.
Mm-hmm.
I need sturdier armor, so I can't take it.
say I need something a little bit better than light leather armor.
Well, as a druid, you can't wear armor that's got metal on it.
So I'm like, options are a little limited. You know, but
Mhm.
it would be nice if I could have a better armor class than 14, maybe.
So
You get
Has he got
I mean,
anything that kind of fits the bill?
I mean, you get a +1 leather armor or a +1 uh, scale mail. Of course, that's metal, so I don't think you could
Metal.
wear scale mail.
yeah,
So, how much is the +1 leather armor?
I'll say we're gonna get paid 200 gold plus that diamond when we complete this
You've
job.
already gotten the 200.
Yeah, we already got the 200.
For this job?
Yeah,
Oh, we were paid in advance.
that was the 200 up front. Yeah.
Mm.
You have $249 to your name.
No, I added that. I already added that. I just dropped a massive amount of money on that breastplate.
300 gold pieces.
I'll have to figure out how to add this to my inventory, but I will buy the.
You should be able to type in leather armor +1. And it
So-
should pull it up.
Yeah, if you click on inventory and then manage inventory, just type in leather armor. You may have to scroll through it.
It'll say +1 next to it.
Yeah.
Are there any shields that do more than +2 AC? That do more than add +2 to AC?
There are some that'll add 3.
And the price?
All right, guys. Guess who no longer
Like
has
how the-
disadvantage?
I like how none
Yay.
of magical items have pricing for them. So I kind of just have to go to the general.
And double it at 100.
I'm doing more than doubling it.
Yeah, because my +1 is nearly 3 times the cost of what a regular one is.
Oh.
Breastplate was normally 400 gold, and I had to talk him down to 900.
It'd be 300 gold pieces for the +1 shield.
+1 shield.
Well, when you, in the thing, it would be shield +1.
But my shield already gives me +2.
Right. So the additional +1 gives you +3.
If I buy this shield, I only have like 100 to chip in for the bag. This extra roomy bag.
I can chip in a little more.
Okay.
Not much want to cheat.
Do we all want to still buy this bag?
I mean, we're going to be going on a caravan journey for 2 months here. Like, do we really need a bag that big with this?
We don't know how many shiny rocks we'll
It is.
find on the way.
It is a very pretty bag. It looks like it's like a purse.
Ooh.
Merkfoot, how much
Got
money?
me there. I can fork over.
I have 40 gold I can spare.
I will fork in the total minus whatever you guys chip in.
Okay. I would like to buy the shield +1, and then I will chip in 100 for the bag.
Okay.
I was 500 in the total, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll chip
Merkfoot,
in 100.
you want to chip in 100?
Yeah.
All right, so Phoebus, that leaves you with 260 to pay.
And then Ben, I'd like to sell back my current shield.
Okay. You'll get 5 gold pieces for it.
All right, 295.
Woo.
Well, he's buying it off of you for half price.
And he has to make a profit. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
So, who wants to carry this fancy bag?
I will.
So
Put
it
it
is
over
a
my
bag.
shoulder.
It is a bag of holding.
Yeah.
It's basically like a little purse with a satchel that goes around your waist. The opening.
Capacity 500 pounds?
The bag can hold up to 500 pounds. Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
So, also future note, don't put a portable hole or anything that has another portal inside of this thing.
It is considered an alternate dimension. There is no air inside of it.
Oh.
So
Good to know.
you can't breathe inside of it.
Good to know.
And portable
Oh, I'm
holes.
reading the description.
If you
So
put
reading the
if you
description
put
on this?
another hole
Oh.
into it, if
You
you
get-
put another hole in it,
Any-
it'll open a door to the astral plane.
Anything within 10 feet of that plane or that gate is
Sucked into the
sucked through it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds like an adventure.
No.
One way.
It's a very quick TPK. Like,
Mhm.
oh, they shoot a arrow with a portable hole attached to it into your bag of holding. Whoops.
Whew.
That's when the DM gets
It
mad at us.
also destroys every item inside the bag.
Take the money out of it before putting the portable.
Congratulations.
Don't put a portable hole in the portable hole.
Congratulations. You just made a mini black hole.
Yay!
So anything that we fit inside this bag has to be 2x4.
I think it has to fit in the mouth, right? And then 2
Right.
feet in diameter, 4 feet deep.
And not exceeding a volume of 64 cubic feet.
Yeah, think of it as like Mary Poppins' purse. As long as it can fit in the opening, we should be okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will.
You can fit a person in there, but that person won't be able to breathe.
Good to know.
There are some people who don't need to breathe.
Merkaba can go in the hole.
Oh my gosh, that'd be the perfect way to hide Merkaba.
You can hold your breath too. Just
Breathing
saying.
creatures inside the bag can survive up to a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures, maximum 1 minute, after which time they begin to suffocate. Oh.
But if you can't breathe, you don't suffocate. So, like, meh.
I'll be fine.
They start suffocating.
Well,
But anything else I can get for you?
you've bled me dry for this fine product, sir. I will be back after I get paid next.
So you guys take off?
Yep. I have 9 gold to my name that I can use for food and lodging tonight. So,
I'm 37.
It costs
I got-
like 7 silver pieces to get a room at an inn.
okay.
I've got 268 gold, guys. I've got this.
Davis is like, why are y'all spending
I'm
money?
the
It's
tooth fairy.
I love it.
Hey,
I absolutely love it.
I got a little money left over. I think we'll be all right.
All right.
Between me and Phoebus, we should have you covered.
I appreciate it.
Hey, can I borrow some money, Kraz?
Sure. I'll toss him my 100 copper I have.
Oh, I can't have 8 gold. I like nice round numbers. That's all.
I mean, 100 is a bigger number than 8.
That's true, but copper's so soft.
This is true.
Can I find a street performer and immediately tip the street performer all 100 copper?
Sure. You see a man spray painted all silver with a top hat just kind of standing there.
Oh my god, she's beautiful.
Yep.
It's another one of my kind. I never thought there would be another. I thought I was by myself.
They
Can I go stand next to them?
take their hat off and kind of bow, and then
I'm gonna add
stand there with their hair extended.
I'm absolutely gonna give them the 100 copper.
All right. They take the copper and they put the hat back on without the copper falling out.
Can I pose next to them like I'm part of the same show?
Sure.
So quick, somebody take a picture of me next to the other Warforged.
Mm.
Just sketching as fast as I can.
Make a
Can I-
dexterity check. See if it turns out good.
$13.
You can make it out. It's not the best drawing, but it's not the worst either. It's not like a child drew it, but it's not exactly like. If you looked at it, I mean, Merkava's a metal man. You kind of figure that that's who it was a drawing of. Next to
Sounds better than what I
Right,
actually can do.
yeah.
Here's a little thick person and a big stick person. Okay. Well,
I'll rip off the page from my notebook and give it to Morkova. Here you go.
Merkava uses a magnet to stick it to his chest like he's the refrigerator, and it's a ribbon.
Although Morkova, I hate to break it to you, that that person, she is not warforged like you are.
She's made of flesh.
nah, buddy.
I
She
think.
Wait, so she's like making fun of me?
No, she's not making fun of you. Imitation is the best form of flattery.
Oh, well, consider me flattered.
Well, since there's nothing else we really need to do till tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and search out the local uh, office of my Blood Hunter order and just check in with them. Let them know I'm going to be AWOL for the next 2 months.
Okay.
But this is going to have to be a solo adventure for a quick second. Need to take care of some paperwork.
I mean, you quickly find it, and go over the details of what's going on.
Just let them know, hey, I'm doing a side job for the gauntlets. I need to do some hired muscle work for a caravan. Stop a potential cult bringing about potentially Tiamat and dragons, which normally I wouldn't care, but you tell me there's monsters around. Well, shit, looks like we were caring. So, fill out the paperwork, let them know what's going on, and then try and meet up with the rest of the group.
We'll turn to Tia and say, it looks like kind of nearby there's a couple religious buildings. The Hall of Wonders and the High House of Wonders. Not sure if you needed any religious things or wanted to check that out. I wonder if they have any information on the cult.
I mean, none of them specifically mentioned Saloon, but I personally and like Andrea doesn't know what Gond is or who Gond is, but I guess we can go check it out.
I mean,
I mean, if you don't,
there are more museums than houses of, religion.
Oh, but Phoebus, you did mention researching, right?
maybe, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
so yeah, let's see if there's a library. We can go and see if we can find some more information about Tiamat or the cult of her.
I need to circle back to the office and ask people there if they have any idea what that weird dream I had. If they have any leads on what that could potentially be. Since
They said that you could be a deity reaching out to you to, help you or potentially curse you.
But they can't tell me like a list of deities it could be, or if it's
Could be anybody.
what entities it might definitely not be.
I mean, they didn't give you during the dream. They didn't exactly point out, who they were or who they could be. They just kind of told you that they could give you power.
All right.
And there's a lot of deities that could do that.
Well,
They all could do that technically.
all right. Well, gotta wait.
But somebody reach out the way that they did, they're probably evil.
There's a certain level of like, okay, you gotta have this much juice to get there. And there's only a short list of things that could do that. But that short list of things has a lot of possibilities. Well, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna try and find the rest of the group.
I guess Phoebus and I are at a local library, just seeing if there's anything on Tiamat.
Okay. So there's a place called the Unrolling Scroll that has scrolls and books with information. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Both of us, Phoebus, or do you want advantage?
Either both of you can, or one of you can give the other advantage.
That would be we both roll.
Okay, sure. 4 for me.
18.
Okay. Tia, you're kind of just like looking at just about anything. You kind of get sidetracked. You start looking at
Ooh,
fiction.
mermaids.
Yeah. Phoebus, you stumble across, it's a big library. You do stumble across a lot of books about dragons. There's pretty much a section on dragons. You spend probably a good hour, uh, looking through, uh, books, most of which you kind of find information that you've already found. They're cults specializing in resurrecting dragons, specifically as Draco Liches, uh, trying to gain power, that sort of thing. They worship Tiamat. Pretty much everything that you already know. Talks a little bit about a couple of masks that grant power and influence over dragons, and allows you to gain some attributes of dragons.
Does it mention how many? There were 5 masks, right? That we knew of, or
But
I was gonna say, the book mention any amount, or it just say some?
it says that they know that there's a mask for each chromatic dragon,
Dramatic dragon. Okay.
but don't know where they are or anything like that. But that's all you find.
Okay.
Other than the general like books on different types of dragons. Anything else you guys want to do?
I would suggest healing potions or potions in general. But I'm here, and maybe you don't need a healing potion. And B, I don't have any money to contribute either way.
Yeah, that's my big thing is like I would like to get potions, but my wallet says to get a job first, so
That
Speaking
should
of,
help us.
Can I do an investigation check to see if I can find like a local Fight Club ring?
Sure.
Keeping in mind my investigation's bad.
I'll help him with this. I'm always down for a quick tussle.
It's be a 16 without advantage. Do you want to give me the help action?
Yeah. Because I know some shadier folks that can help.
Well,
We'll go
take
with
16 it is. In the city proper, not particularly. You kind of ask around. Few shady people, kind of.
Hey, mister,
Yeah.
any place I can go to kick some ass for money?
Yeah, probably in the outskirts, the outer city.
Note to self: check the outer city for a fight club.
All right.
Outer City might have cheaper lodging too for the night. So
You guys did kind of go to the expensive part of town to buy things.
Yeah, but I think it was
it
worth
was
it.
close.
It was close.
You wanna-
Quality deserves money.
Fair enough.
And I'll go ahead and try and use some of my money, find an apothecary, see if I can scrounge up some healing potions.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Dirty 20.
Nice. You I mean, if you're heading towards the outer city, you come across a store titled Sorcerer's Sundries that kind of specializes in magical items.
This seems like the place. I'll go in and see what kind of goods they got.
I'll go in with you.
Yeah,
I'll go.
let's make it a full party.
Field trip. Yay.
So you see a wood elf female behind the counter. She's dressed in fine robes. A lot in the store, you see a number of different types of potions, different items, scrolls. Pretty much what you think you would find in a place that has magic items.
I'm really not going to beat around the bush a whole lot here. I'm just looking to ask them about healing potions.
Okay. They have 2 standard healing potions, and a single greater healing potion.
They don't have any like minors or lessers or anything like that.
Just healing and greater healing.
How much for the healing potions?
I believe they are 50 gold pieces.
I'm sorry, did you say the healing potions are only 50 gold?
They also only have 2 of them.
That just seems so cheap compared to what we just bought at the
Yeah.
Helmet Cloak.
Yeah, but come on, we're buying like hand forged armor with enchantments.
The healing potions, once you take them, they're gone.
Right. The time and materials and effort that goes into armor and weapons is extremely high compared to just a potion.
Yeah, 50 gold pieces.
It's like buying a gallon of milk versus buying like
Standard healing potion gives you 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah. Like buying a gallon of milk versus buying a cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory or somewhere.
Your healers in the party definitely heal you more than that, but doesn't waste a spell slot.
Yeah.
The greater healing potion is 44 plus 4. So 2 healings, 1 greater.
How much is the greater?
$100 gold pieces.
So 200 for the lot.
Double the healing, double the money.
Split it
Makes
with me,
sense.
Fabez.
Yeah, I got you.
So I'll pay 100, she'll pay 100?
She's also like, we do have a lot of fancy robes.
I'm
Do I
just
look like I
saying,
wear robes?
my prayer of healing also, it does actually 2d8 plus 4. Huh?
Right.
Huh?
But that takes a spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
And if you run out, we're in trouble.
I know.
And I have a tendency of hurting myself a lot, it seems.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So,
give both of the potions to Kraz. I'm not sure that I can even take a potion.
I wasn't gonna mention it, but like, yeah. So
Are you a construct, Mokova?
Technically, yeah.
Yeah,
It
like
says
healing word, prayer of healing does not affect you. The only thing that does would be cure wounds.
This prayer would prayer of healing affect them?
Prayer of healing does not.
We can
That's
work
interesting.
out something.
Generally speaking, rules as written, Warforged just take healing from all healing spells as normal, with the caveat that you can't heal them with the mending spell. The DM could say it's the other way around and only the mending spell can heal them, but that would be ridiculous because it's a cantrip. That's why it's balanced that way usually.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
I don't know the literature about potions.
Let's see. Potions.
I mean, you're more than just a construct. You're
I have a soul,
you are a
guys.
friend.
Back off.
yeah.
You're more than just a contract. You're a friend.
The potion just say a
You're a part of the
character,
party.
so I don't see why I wouldn't work on him.
You have a heart.
Our Tin Man's got a heart.
Yeah, if only I had a heart.
Oil can.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Are you also afraid of flying monkeys by chance?
I think
Not
that
in
was
the
a
least.
Scarecrow.
Was it the Scarecrow? I haven't seen that movie. In
Yeah,
a
the
while.
Scarecrow.
Yeah, because I think the
It's
scarecrow
not like
could
they're
be
gonna
picked
take my
apart.
arms and throw them over there, or take my legs and throw them over there.
Nice.
Funny.
I gotta rewatch that now.
But if you're gonna go to the
Much
outskirts,
slower than you think it is.
it's
Sorry,
definitely
Ben,
some build
continue.
up. We're good. If you're gonna go to the outer city, you'll have to go through the Basilisk Gate.
All right.
So you head out, look around. You
I'm sorry, why do we have to go through the Basilisk Gate?
Fight
you
Club.
get to the Merkava and Kraz want to go to Fight Club.
We're trying to earn back some of that money we just blew.
And we seem to be pretty good at punching people, so let's try and see if we can punch people that can make money.
Plus, we did just get a whole bunch of special weapons and armor, so it might be nice to crack some skulls,
Yeah, sure.
test
of
out
course.
our gear.
Ooh,
Wear it in a little.
if I
Just give me a
could,
pair of shoes.
if I could break in my new sword.
Just remember, we're doing non-lethal damage on this one now, Kraz.
Fine. Fine.
Yeah, unarmed strikes.
Oh, I wasn't gonna go that far. I was just gonna say, don't kill them.
I mean, Fight Club's gonna be unarmed strikes.
Yeah, it's just fisticuffs, so I'll take it.
I mean, if you've got that that fighting style, you get to add 1d6, or if you're unarmed, it's 1d8.
I don't have unarmed fighting.
Me either.
I have
I was hoping for the kind of fight club where you do fight with weapons, but take what you can get.
I mean,
I mean, it's gonna be non-lethal, so it's gonna be
yeah.
without weapons.
Yeah, like I do have great weapon fighting, but that doesn't help with unarmed strikes.
Mm-mm. The only fighting style that would help would be unarmed fighting.
Yeah.
Well, if you ask me, I think it's a great weapon, Kraz.
Yeah.
I think your fists are just great.
They are.
So you just add your strength modifier to the damage rolls. Or there's actually no die to the damage. It's just your strength modifier.
D20 just has it fixed at 4 damage. Or roll
Right.
20.
So whatever your strength modifier is,
Strength plus my
plus nothing.
1 plus my
Yes,
strength
yes.
modifier, yeah. Because as is 4, my strength modifier is plus 3.
Okay.
I mean, let me try this out and see.
Might be because your weapon gives you the +1 for damage rolls. Or damages.
That might be it.
That's what I thought. But yeah, for unarmed strikes, it's just your strength modifier, plus any other special magical modifiers it gives you. Unless you have unarmed strikes or you're a monk with martial arts.
No. Don't know what's doing that, but it says my base damage is 4. Just a flat 4 for unarmed strike. Oh well. I'll take it. Now I got the new breastplate. My AC is 19.
So you guys going to the outer city then?
Yep.
Go to the Basilisk Gate.
So you cross into Stony Eyes and kind of see it's definitely different. Most of the merchants are like in tents. It's more of a bazaar than it is a marketplace. You see, merchants selling out of tents, out of carts, rather than out of shops. It looks like it's mainly like, because it's the outer city, you get the sense that people just show up and just sell out of whatever they can sell out of and sell whatever they can sell. Everybody go and make a perception check.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
17.
12.
18.
I'm surprised you guys rolled as high. Well, Febez and Tia, you guys have decent wisdom, but everybody else. Oh, actually, Merkava's got.
I have the worst perception modifier. I only have +2.
So you guys are walking around, and all of a sudden you hear someone kind of whispering from behind you, trying to get your attention, and you just hear, "Hey, strangers!"
I'm gonna
What? Huh?
keep walking, but look over my shoulder, see if I can see him.
See a guy in heavy coats with a backpack, and he's cloaked. Don't see his face, just his eyes and his cloaks on his backpack.
What time of day is it?
At this point, you're probably looking midday, so sometime between like it's afternoon, so you're probably looking like 3:00 in the afternoon.
Is there
You
like
guys took a lot of time in the library and at the other shops and whatnot.
is there like an alleyway or like an open space between the tents?
Mm-hmm. I mean, there are buildings, but most of them are mainly like houses, and then like the streets are just filled with tents where people are selling things.
Is there anybody else around? Like, perhaps these guys, this person's friends are trying to get around us or something?
Mm-mm. He's kind of like in an alleyway.
And we're still in the street.
Mm-hmm.
This is the shadiest thing we've ever done here, so far. So
I'm
far.
kind of curious though.
I mean, we're
Wait,
just walking on the street. He's trying to call us over from the alleyway.
Yeah, but it might be good.
Maybe.
I want to go
It
see
might
what
be
he
the
has.
Good kind of shady.
I'm kind of curious. I gotta go see. I want to go see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tia, you can walk in the back of the group.
I'll stand
Kraz and
right
Merkava
here
can go
watching you the
first.
whole entire time.
I'll stand behind them, kind of peeking between them.
And you say we're shady.
So you walk up to him and he's like, "I got some things you might be interested in." And he kind of just opens up his jacket,
Oh,
and in his jacket he's just
It's his
got,
penis.
No. I knew somebody was gonna go there.
that's what I was thinking. Like, oh no, I don't like where this is
Does he-
going.
Does he like shake it when he whips it out? You know?
Stop.
No.
But he's got
My apologies.
I knew somebody was going to. I just didn't know which
Kids want some drugs.
one.
Want some drugs.
The old drug Muppet commercial where the guy's like, "Hey kids, you want some drugs?" And he's got like needles and pills like stuck to his arms. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll send the video to you later.
I might want to do that. I know the general gist, but I don't know if I've seen it.
I just think about like the
It's a
Hercules,
'90s drug commercial, so you probably haven't seen it.
Oh, I probably haven't seen it then.
the Disney Hercules movies where he just opens up his trench coat and says, "I want to buy some sundials."
Right.
But he's got a bunch of scrolls, a couple little knickknacks. But he shows you a couple of them, and they're different from what kind of spells you're used to. You're used to like spells like Cone of Cold, Fireball, Lightning Bolts. These ones, they're kind of that, but they're different. Like instead of Cone of Cold, you have Cube of Ice. Instead of Fireball, it's like Fire Cube. They kind of seem like knockoff spells.
So this isn't the Nike, this is the Noki.
Yeah,
Got it.
basically.
See, this one is McDonald's, and this one's McDowell's.
This is Subway, and that's Sabway. Okay.
Suaboy. Suaboy.
I'm just gonna look through a couple of them, just feign interest, and then after a couple seconds, just look up to him and just straight up confront him, be like, "Look, man, why are you trying to pawn off this fake crap to us?"
It's not fake. These are actual spells.
Fire Cube.
Does he look stupid?
Yeah,
Does he look stupid? Be honest.
Yeah. I'm being honest.
I'd like
I
to
don't
detect
think you are.
Yeah.
I
Give me
mean,
a
he seems
drop it
genuine. I
in.
mean, you don't see any deviousness from surface thoughts. You can dig deeper if you want to.
I'll take a look. What kind of spells you got here, mister?
I've got this scroll that says it's cube of ice and cube of fire.
For your beverage?
No, they're spells. They deal damage.
Well, I do love to deal damage. You got me on that one, mister.
Got a wand of magic balls.
All right, so once he says that, yes, I'll probe a little bit deeper.
They
He has to make a
Far
wisdom
as he
saving throw
knows.
of 14.
Yeah.
Wand of
Gosh.
Magic Balls. Yeah.
I gotta admit, I'm only interested in the scrolls.
Got a wand of magic missiles. It's a wand of magic balls.
Wand of Magic Rockets.
That's a natural one.
Hey.
So, I mean, as far as what you know, they are spells. They just aren't spells that you are familiar with.
What does he fear?
Fear?
Oh.
I mean, I can put the fear in him.
Spiders?
Twinsies.
Is he worried about the spells endangering him, or he's trying to pawn it off because of a quota or something he needs to meet? Or
I mean,
he's going to get illegal
if you don't-
half.
if you don't have the ability to cast this specific level of spells, you would have to make a check using your spell save DC to, or not your spell save DC, but your spell modifier to to be able to cast it. And based on the check that you make, you can either cast a spell or the spell just fizzles.
All right, I'll tell the group and his thoughts don't betray him. He's actually selling some spells that theoretically you could use if you can use them.
I'll go ahead and just nudge out enough of the gauntlet badge that he can see it.
He also shows this necklace. Has like a little ball on the end of it.
Ooh. Tell me about
This-
the pretty jewelry, mister.
Well, this ball on the end of it is it's got an enchantment on it that captures animals or anything else that you might want to store in there.
Animals, you say?
Now, before we get into that does sound like a very high quality and high demand item. How much would that necklace be?
Usually, I would sell it for a lot, but you guys look like some pretty cool people. I'll give it to you for 100 gold pieces.
Now,
No!
and you can guarantee that it can capture animals and open
I'm
up,
not going to guarantee it. They can probably break out.
but it can at least help in the capture of them.
Yeah, we'd store the animal in there if they don't save on whatever's causing them to be captured in it.
Davis, you can put your egg in there.
I'm thinking I could put my egg in there,
I did,
and I could put my mosquito in there. I still got that guy.
Only hold one animal at a time.
Well, I could put my egg in there. No way Merkaba doesn't have to store 'em.
It can store a person in there too, but
Oh.
they would have to, because essentially it's just an empty room on the inside.
so it's the
This is the thing
JoJo's
that
turtle.
Bex has.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just go
Uh,
ahead.
Any rituals? Are any of these scrolls for a ritual?
What do you mean?
Any of the spells scrolls that he's got, or any of them ritual spells?
Most of them are like invocation spells. They're just spells that generally have a casting time of one action.
I'm gonna go ahead and just open enough of my clothes so you can see the order badge and tell them, that while these items do seem high quality, pawning off fake magical items or lying about their intentions is a punishable crime to the Gauntlet Order.
I'm not lying about anything.
My detect thoughts lasts for a minute.
Mhm.
I'm assuming it's still up now.
Mhm.
Was there any sort of reaction to him seeing the badge?
I mean, he's not scared of it. He's not like selling anything that is illegal.
I'll whisper, I'll just telepathically
As,
to Favis
as far as
that
he knows,
I
it's
think
not
you
illegal.
should get it.
I think I'm gonna get that necklace. Mhm.
All right. Now, if this necklace doesn't work as described, good sir, I will find you.
Sure.
You may think you can hide from me, but I'm the one they tell you to check underneath your bed for. I will find you.
I'm not hiding from anybody. I'm
He
trying to
is
find
the
people.
boogeyman.
I'll back away and let Phoebus buy this this item. We'll see what it does.
Oh, what's the item and what's it called to add it to my inventory?
I don't know that it's actually an actual
Oh, it's just
item,
a necklace. Okay,
but it's a
I'll just custom item it.
necklace of animal closure.
That's-
It's basically a Pokeball.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be an item that's in.
No, it's a custom item. You'll have to add it manually.
Okay. Animal closure.
Pokeball necklace acquired.
But he closes his jacket and have a nice day. And walks away.
Seemed nice.
What a nice fella.
We'll see how
I
nice
thought
he
it'd be
is.
interest- I thought it'd be interesting to have a merchant set bootleg spells.
Fire cone or fire cube.
Cube of cold. Or cube of ice. No.
Just because you never heard of it before doesn't mean it's necessarily bad, Krez.
You're right. But I've been around long enough to know something isn't always right in the circumstances.
Wise.
Usually, if I'm making deals in back alleys, it involves me getting paid and somebody getting hurt. It doesn't involve
And women.
Women.
It usually doesn't involve selling spells of things I've never heard about.
I think if we're still in this little back alley area, just while we're back here and out of sight, out of line of vision of everybody, we'll take my egg back from Merkba and put it in my necklace to hold my dragon. You know, necklace holding a egg.
You touch it to the egg and it just
Yay!
Well, at
Does it,
least
so it does work on people. How does that work?
they have to make a wisdom saving throw of 15.
Or be willing.
If they or be willing, and if they fail, they go in.
An unwilling creature
Useful.
an unwilling creature makes a wisdom saving throw of 15. If they fail, they are trapped inside.
So while you're inside, you can still breathe.
Yes.
What if you were unconscious, and she put this unconscious body inside? It would just stay the same status. It's kind of just like a holding area in a necklace.
Depends on what's causing it to be unconscious.
I mean, we can always just stabilize a person and throw them in there. The
Guess
stabilize.
we'll have to experiment later.
Onwards to Fight Club, I guess.
To mute. I will be right back.
Well, if that's the case, let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back.
Mhm.
All right. So, Fight Club. You ask around and find that there is a general Fight Club over in the So's Foot.
Okay.
Not a lot of people know about it, but there is general fighting over there near the slaughterhouse.
I'll take it.
So you guys head over there, and you get there, and there's like a bunch of people just kind of like. At this point, you guys have traveled from Stony Eyes over to So's Foot. So at this point, it's getting into the evening time. Sun's starting to go down, and you see a lot of people that they kind of like gather their carriages and horses and farm animals and kind of like put them around in a circle type deal and start taking bets.
Yes.
And there is an entry fee of 50 gold pieces. per
50.
To watch or participate.
person. Both.
Oh. That's
Oh.
Just to get in.
Just to get in.
Oh, that's expensive.
I can pay for one of you to get in and fight.
I
Which-
can pay my own way. Pretty confident I'm not going to be beaten. So I
Guys,
think probably all bets are going to be on me. What do you think the odds are I can take a dive? Because odds are definitely in my favor, being as how whoever I'm fighting is probably going to be made of meat.
You taking a dive is, I don't think it's going to be possible, because everybody's like, how can they physically hurt you? As a Warforged, are you resistant to just bludgeoning damage in general?
Mhm.
Oh.
No, as it turns out, I'm pretty normal in that respect.
But you're
Being
so hard
addicted.
you're so hard to hit, though. And you can't choose to get hit. Ah.
you're made of metal. I'm not sure that there's a good
His-
chance of
his
you being
armor
able
class-
to take a dive.
His armor class is pretty high in general, so I mean, like, somebody punching him is gonna be like,
It's going to be hard to hit.
yeah, it's
It's like they hit me, and it's
they
like it
hit
just,
him. It's just like doesn't do anything because his armor class is so high. It doesn't do anything.
Right. That's what I'm worried about. Just like, you can try and take
Yeah,
a
so
dive
they-
all you want, but like, they're not going to be able to do anything to you.
I also think it's worth considering. We're gonna be around people who are fighting in the fighting spirit. If they catch on to this little ploy, this little act, I don't think it's gonna end very well for us on the betting end.
I think you go in there, you just
wouldn't
get a
need to make
purse.
if you're gonna throw the fight, you would need to make a performance check.
I think you just go in there, get your win in, get your
Need some
poise, get your purse, and we dip out.
you mean you're not gonna fight too?
Kraz, if you want to go fight, I've got the gold to spare.
If you want to back it in, then
Well,
sure.
it's not just fighting. Like, just to get in and watch, it's 50 gold.
How much is it
There's
for them to go in and fight?
It's just a 50 gold to go in and watch. If you're going to make bets, then you're going to,
What if we want to
Okay, well-
participate in the fights, though?
yeah, regardless, it's 50 gold to participate, to go in and watch, whatever. It's 50 gold to get in,
It's like
And then
to,
on
you pay
top
the
of that, if
bouncer
you
at the
wanna-
door.
basically, and then you're betting on top of that. If you want to bet,
Does he just
Fighters-
win
fighters
any money by
will-
winning?
fighters will automatically get a chunk of the pool.
Yeah.
I say that we just send them in, let them do their thing, let them come back out with their pool.
I would agree. And I will cast Vigilant Blessing on Merkava. You have advantage on initiative rolls. And I'll also cast where'd it go? Shield of Faith onto Merkava as well, giving you a +2 to your AC
Holy smokes! Okay.
That man is
for
a
10 minutes.
that man is a tank. A literal
It's a
tank. What's that make your AC now?
That would put me at 23.
Armor plus ring plus spell. Okay.
Wow.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I can't do it to both of you.
I mean, I'm already at 19 before any spells, so like, we are rocks. Move us if you can.
So I'll pay my 50 gold entry fee. I'll
I
go ahead
paid
and pay.
50 for Kraz.
Babis and I are just gonna be outside trying to listen in on what's happening.
We're gonna be drawn in the dirt with the stick.
Wait, Phoebus, you can just fly up and from the outside and watch, can't you?
How tall's the building? Well, there's a roof. Is it a roofed-in building? Is it just a?
I know he said there's a bunch of carts in a circle, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a caravan
it's
circle.
Just I could just watch, fly up and
You
watch.
might be able to sneak in, but given how our members of our group tend to sneak, that might not be the best strategy.
Hey, I
No.
fixed my issue with that. I now no longer have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Woo!
Phoebus, if you're gonna fly up, then I'm gonna give you this immovable rod, and I would like you to activate it next to you. So, and then I'll jump up and like sit on the rod because it's what I forget how long it is, but it'll give me a seat in which to look over with you as you're levitating.
We'll do that. We'll do that.
I like it.
Go ahead and place your tokens in the middle of the map. And I'll eventually give you sight.
Okay.
Sight beyond sight.
Oh,
I'm glad somebody got that.
Oop. I've been placed.
say
I think I've been placed.
We just place all on top of each other. It'd be kind of funny.
I hope so.
He did say the middle.
Group hug. One big happy family.
One big space. One big space.
Like fireworks.
50 gold to get in, babe. We're just like hovering next to it. This is ridiculous.
Hey, they're asking a very steep price to get in.
Yeah, I hope we win more than 50 gold by destroying all opponents.
I hope so much.
It's a one-time entry fee. If you don't, I mean, just do a couple fights. Oh, I see myself.
Is that it? Is that all you see?
Yeah. Just my token.
There's some lady guards. There's random
There you go.
villagers.
I
A
see
wizard.
darkness.
I see nothing.
Just the void.
Yeah, I guess I should have given you your sight first, since that's what the audience sees.
Now I have sight.
I didn't even see your token.
Me?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna put it once more for you. Alright, placed it. It's right here.
There's nothing there, sir.
There's nothing there.
I don't see anything.
Okay, right about here.
No.
Nothing.
Try refreshing.
You also put it down like right on top
then
of a rock.
Is the place where we're at, this fighting club, this circle of caravans, is it lit up? Like, is Merkava going to be at a disadvantage? Do I need to give him my eyesight?
No, it's lit up.
Okay, alright.
Is this an open square that I'm highlighting right now?
Oh, you're on there now.
Yeah, because I just placed him there.
Ah. Oh,
You
all
see
right.
now?
Yes.
Okay.
And I can move.
The only reason the dynamic lighting is on is so you can't see inside the buildings.
Fair enough.
Gotcha.
Right. So where?
I guess we'd be- In Merkva would be down here. Guess that'd put me right here.
So during this, you see a huge Goliath man with his shirt off, big muscles, growling at everybody, and he's going to be the first combatant.
What do you think, Kraz? You want him?
No, I think that's all you, big guy.
With pleasure.
Turn to Tia and be like, "You think he's got rabies? It looks like he's."
I mean,
foaming at the
I
mouth
see
a
some
little."
foam, yeah.
Yeah, he is. Ugh.
Put him down.
Can I volunteer to fight him?
You sure can.
I volunteer.
This guy looks like his mom was a rock and his dad was a guy.
Great trash talk there, buddy.
I thought so too, thank you.
I'm gonna start the betting. I got 2 gold on the robot.
Betting starts at 20 gold pieces.
Never mind then.
I'll hand him the 20 gold.
He's betting 20 gold on himself.
I was going to give it to you to bet.
Okay, I'll do 20 gold on the robot. It's not my money anyway.
I'm going to lean over to him.
Make it 50.
You're gonna have to give me 50. I don't have the money.
I give him 50 gold.
50 on the robot.
Mark, go ahead and roll initiative.
With advantage, you hear from like 50 feet away from you.
13. Good thing
Make sure-
I had that
Click
advantage.
on your token first.
Oh, it
Otherwise
didn't
it's
show
not
up
gonna-
as...
Yeah. Yeah, click on your token first and then do initiative. Otherwise, it won't show up in the turn order.
Just going to do that again because it's advantage. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. None of them work.
That's bad.
I was gonna say
Either
13
way,
wouldn't have
you're-
been.
Either way, you're coming in a little light. All right. So
It was still helpful.
So he's gonna roll a d20. So that is 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right.
Ew.
So that's gonna be 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh. Ow, holy crap, that actually hurt.
And you say that out loud.
Yeah.
That is actually he's gonna go and attack again.
This is bad.
That one's gonna miss. So it hit you once and then hit you again, but the second one just doesn't impact as much and doesn't really get you. So that'll bring us to your turn.
Markova's going to kind of like reset his jaw after the first punch. Kind of eyeball this Goliath with a new respect.
To be honest, I really didn't think you were capable of that. And I apologize for having misjudged you, sir.
And then I'm going to hit it. Or try to. I'm just going to roll an attack. It's probably going to say javelin, but I don't have my unarmed strike on my page.
Usually it's always added, but all right.
It is here, I just don't have like a roll for it.
Okay. We'll fix that later. We'll fix it in post.
But it's a nat 20, so it doesn't matter too much.
And that is a nat 20. That'll hit. Go ahead and roll. Actually, you don't roll damage. It's just straight.
Twice the proficiency.
No, because when you double damage, you only double the dice.
You don't double your proficiency on an unarmed strike. So
Well, I mean, you're not proficient. There's an automatic hit, but there's no critting because there's no dice to it.
I see. Well, he's going to take 2 damage. This is going to be an awkward fight.
You only have your strength modifier is only 2.
It's only +2.
Does D&D Beyond not say anything different for your unarmed strike damage?
No, because it's supposed to be your strength modifier, and he's not proficient in unarmed strikes, so
So it is
Sure
just
I
a
am.
flat 2.
You're proficient in unarmed strikes?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
If you're a
Because-
fighting or any martial subclass, you should be proficient with it.
I'm a fighter.
Definitely should be proficient with unarmed strikes then.
Yeah, are unarmed strikes considered martial weapons? Because fighters are
Everyone's proficient in unarmed strikes.
Not everybody. Not the like spell slinging heavy classes like wizards.
Usually you just add your strength modifier. You don't add your proficiency bonus unless you're a monk, or unless you take unarmed
Fighter,
fighting.
you're proficient with simple weapons and martial weapons. I assume fists are simple weapons.
I'm pretty sure everybody is proficient with their unarmed strike.
Let me look up unarmed strike real quick.
I'm gonna just whisper over to Phoebus, why is he not using a weapon?
I don't know. I don't do the whole fighting thing.
I don't get it.
It's like sports. I don't really understand it. I don't think I will. I just watch and yell when I think something's going right.
Yeah, an unarmed strike.
Whoa!
An unarmed strike deals bludgeoning damage equal to 1 plus your strength modifier. You are always proficient with unarmed strikes.
Okay, well there you go then.
So
And
it's
it's
3
1
damage,
plus your strength modifier.
which explains why I have 4, because my strength modifier is plus 3.
So what do we just learn from that? How much should he have actually hit for?
3 unless you can crit with an unarmed strike.
You can't. Not unless you're a monk or have the unarmed strike fighting style.
Yep, unless you're a monk.
Well, if you have the unarmed strike fighting style, you get a 1d6 or a 1d8 to your
Added
attack
to it.
roll,
He's right.
to your damage roll.
Yeah.
No double damage.
Oof, da.
He's gonna take that 3 though.
And the only reason I know that is because I just I'm going to be in a game, and I'm using a barbarian that doesn't use weapons. He just uses unarmed strikes. And I was going to take monk, but instead of that, I just took the unarmed fighting style. So I get with no weapons or shields, I get a D8 to my punches.
So you're probably what, 6 plus 1d6?
Well, my strength is a +5.
So
I
yeah,
get
1 plus.
1d8 plus 1d8 plus 5.
Plus 1, because you always get plus 1. So 6 plus 1d8. Yeah.
And then I'm multi-classing in College of Swords Bard, so I get to add my inspiration die to my damage rolls.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get a very similar character. The bard just makes a fantastic scrapper for some
College of
reason.
Swords is great. It's very fun.
So Murkfa did 3 damage. Woo.
Okay.
It'll be a slow fight, but I think I can take him.
All right. His turn. That's a miss. And that is another miss. So he's just kind of like punching you, and it just kind of like it doesn't seem to be affecting you at all. It's just kind of like your metal. So he's just not. That first hit was just like he came out the guns like really going, and now it just seems like he's not doing a whole lot.
That'll make it my turn then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can hit him. 17.
17 hits.
He'll take another
17.
3 damage.
17 just hits.
Okay.
Uh,
Drop an elbow on him this time.
all right, that'll be It'll go to his next turn. I figured out how to add the modifier to his attack rolls now, so that's a 10 and a 10. He rolled 2 3s.
Oof.
All right. Yeah, he's just like bonking. He's just going bing bong, bing bong. So here we go again.
I'd like to try and grapple with him.
All right. Roll strength.
Cont-
Roll athletics.
Yeah, contested athletics. Dirty 20.
Not that.
Okay, so
This
now
guy
I would
can't
like.
roll- This guy can't get above a five on the dice right now. So
Is there any kind of edge to the ring that we're fighting in? Is it just like people standing
just
around?
people. Yeah, just people.
So I can't like walk him over to anything and smash him
Mhm.
through it.
You can try. I mean, your grapple. In order to move him, you'll have to do another strength check or athletics check.
Just suplex him.
Yeah, that's basically the plan here. Can I just throw him?
Or another contested athletics check. 13 is what he got.
Well, I'm not going to beat that.
Oh.
All right.
Only an 8.
So he's literally just holding you there, like you're trying to throw him, but he's just like not budging.
That'll make it his turn.
All right. So he's gonna go ahead and try and elbow you in the face. $18's not gonna do it. Let's go ahead and try and elbow you again.
That will.
24, yeah.
That will do it.
All right. So that's going to be another 5 points of damage. Sorry, 6. 6 points of damage because we're plus 1.
Criminy, dude!
You go.
I'm just going to try and knee him this time. So just an unarmed strike again.
All right. That
Well.
will not do it.
Mm-mm. His turn.
Well, he's not. You have him grappled, so I think you have advantage.
Oh. Well, I will roll again then. 15 this time. Still won't do it.
Still won't do it. He's
His turn.
He's a barbarian, so he's got some good armor. He's also
Thought he was shirtless.
well, he's got a good armor class.
That's why he's good at this.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Barbarians.
Stupid pecs are so shiny and
That's
beefy.
Good question, though. Good question.
Natural 1.
Ask.
He's going to use one of his attacks to try and break the grapple this time. So we're going to do another contested athletics check.
Dirty 20 again.
An 11, so he stays grappled. And he's starting to look pretty bloody at this point with all the hits.
And I'm going to keep trying to knee him while I got him twisted up.
Ugh.
It's not going to hit.
Does not hit.
Mm-mm. His turn.
He's going to attempt to try and break out again for his first attack. And you got him again. And then he's going to try and break out again for the second attack. He does not want to be grappled right now.
That time he will get out.
That one he will. So he'll break your grasp and he'll get away from you. He's going to try and move out of your range, so you get an opportunity to attack.
Man, what'd you do? Grease your muscles up before you came in here? Guys, so slippery.
He kind of just breathes heavily at you like a bull would through his
I'm sorry, I
nose.
didn't mean to do that with advantage. It's probably not going to hit.
We'll say it hits. It's fine.
Okay. He'll take another 3 damage.
All right. So he's looking heavily winded.
Get back here, man! Come on!
But he's going to go ahead and try and swing at you a couple more times. Natural
That'll
20, but it doesn't matter. So it's 6 points of damage.
Oh, you kicked me right in the nuts!
Your non-existent nuts.
No, the other kind of nut.
And a 24.
Bolt.
Oof.
Both hit.
Another 6 points of damage.
You just hear some laughing in the distance.
You mean 12?
I'm laughing at all of these jokes.
Huh?
12,
What did I
2
say?
sixes.
What did I say?
You said 6. It's
Yeah,
2
12.
sixes, though, right?
Yeah, it's 2 sixes.
Since both attacks hit.
Gosh,
That's-
he's winning. I'm feeling hurt. Oh, jeez, we
Alright,
should have bet
you're-
against me.
Here you go.
You just need to connect a couple times.
That's not gonna do it.
Oh no.
Oh.
That will not do it.
His turn.
No. And no.
Oh, thank God.
So this time you just kind of bing bongs off your chest again.
Turn. Not gonna do it.
All right, let's go. 23.
Just hits.
Okay. And 12. So it's another 6 points of damage.
Ugh. Stop hitting me. You're supposed to lose. You can tap out anytime.
You gotta hit him back.
I'm not gonna do it.
14's not going to do it either. Natural 1 and 17. Not going to cut it.
Tap out anytime, brother.
He seems to be getting a little tired, so his punches aren't doing as much as they were.
Thought I had all my good rolls out, but I think I got him.
That'll hit. And how do you want to do it?
I'm gonna kick him in the shin.
So you kick him in the shin, and when you do that, he's so tired he loses balance and just falls face first into the dirt.
What?
And he
I'm
stops
gonna
moving.
put my foot on his back and raise my
And-
hands up all triumphant, like, yeah, come
The
on!
And the random dog in the background starts barking at you.
I hear it.
So immersed.
Yeah.
Every time I hear that dog sound on this soundtrack, it makes me crazy.
All right, well, he won 50 or he bet 50 gold. How much did he win off the bet?
So off out of the pot, so you don't win all of it, but out of the pot you're going to win 300 gold pieces.
I'm going to use my light cantrip because it's 20 feet bright and then 20 feet dim, right? I'm just gonna keep casting it on and off, so it's like different colors, like strobe light disco ball sort of thing happening in celebration.
All right.
Okay, right, great. Winning was fantastic, and so is the money. But if it's all the same to you fine folks, I'm gonna go collapse somewhere. That hurt me very badly. Can I
Alright.
pick this guy up and help him to his feet?
Sure.
Oh man, that was a hell of a fight. You might even say a slobber knocker. What was your
he's
name?
just unconscious.
Oh. Can I slap him awake?
Sure.
I want to know this guy's name. I want to be friends. Wake up, man.
Hang on, I can tell you. His name is Brahm.
Rom. Oh man, that was fantastic. I'll tell you what. I'll buy you an ale next time I'm in Baldur's Gate.
Sounds good.
You keep working on that left hook, and sorry if I broke your shin bone.
He just kind of limps away.
I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna limp back to Kraz's side.
I'll
Also, theoretically, well, I can heal you. I could just healing word you if we did say that healing word can work on constructs.
That's fine.
And then also, if I don't know if Kraz, if you have the ability to come out of the pit and then go back in without paying another 50, but I can give you the same buffs as I did Morkova.
I could also heal Merkaba.
I think I'll be good without it, because the way that we was rolling there with Ben,
Did anybody bet on the fight?
Besides me.
we bet the 50 on Merkva, but that was it, because I don't have any more gold, and I'm the only one in here with him.
Gotcha. So the 300 was what Merkfa won from winning the fight.
Oh.
Oh,
And
okay.
then he bet 50.
You bet 50, so you get an additional 150. So you get 150 back.
So
Okay.
Kraz takes the 150.
I did
Right.
loan you the 50. You could just give me the 50 back, right?
Sounds good. I'll take the 100. I'll give you the 50.
Perfect.
Boom.
And then, so Shield of Faith is not touch, so I will go ahead and cast that on you. Kraz, you have +2 to your AC.
All right, I'm rocking a 21, I guess.
All right.
And Phoebus, no stress on the healing. I can probably recover most of it by resting.
So the person that steps into the ring this time just seems like a common barmaid.
Oh, I am so scared about this fight, because that means something's up. Just to clarify, how do we feel about reactionary magic in this ring?
I thought about it too.
Is that like a no-go in here?
Are you asking, or are you asking me? Or are you asking somebody?
I'm asking like
Yeah.
the people as I get ready to go in the ring.
No magic.
Okay, that's what I figured. Just wanted to make sure. Only reason I ask because I do have Hellish Rebuke as an action or as a reaction.
I mean, you
I
can
thought about
try, but you're gonna have to make a stealth check or sleight of hand check.
Well, it makes them burst into flame, so I don't think it's gonna pass the Stealth of Hand.
Okay, right.
But yeah, I'll step up to the plate, I guess. Well, I guess it'd be here.
All right.
Roll my initiative.
Can I roll an
Uh,
insight on this barmaid to see what I think the odds are? That she's got some kind of trick up her sleeve?
Roll insight.
Yeah, just to see if I can gauge her fighting ability
Why
based
is
on
it not
appearances.
showing up in initiative? Oh, I know why.
You gotta click on the token.
I did click on the token, but I'm just using the random dice roller.
Either way, both those rolls are better than what I have.
Here, I'm just gonna roll.
You did it with advantage, Kraz, because of the buffs Tia gave you.
I just got this.
Oh,
No,
Shield's
the
touch.
vigilant, yeah,
The
the vigilant blessing I could not do.
Never mind.
But I see a +5 to initiative, which means +5 to dex. This is a monk.
I'm so tempted to bet against him. But he's my boy. I just don't know
Hedge your
if I can
bets.
do
Do a little
that.
half and half.
I'm about to
Alright.
get my ass clapped by this monk if it hits me. Guaranteed. She'll be like, okay, I hit you 5 times. They all hit. Cool. Here's 6 plus 66 damage.
Oh, is this like a fighter we've seen before, or is she new?
I'm just gonna ask somebody.
She's here. She's here every week.
Does she kick a lot of ass, or does she get her ass kicked?
Little both. She's not that great.
That doesn't help.
I'll take that action. I'm gonna bet on the tiefling.
All right, 50 gold out of your inventory. So
Don't let me
goes
down,
first.
Kraz!
Oh, we'll see how this goes.
That's a 10
Nope.
and an at 20.
That 20 hits.
So that's I should have added. I don't know whatever. So that's 8 damage.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and punch back here. Let's see.
All right.
Ooh.
8's not gonna do it.
Yeah. That's all she wrote, folks.
All right.
I mean, there was no key or flurry of
No.
blows after she hit you, so maybe that's good.
Neither
On
of
the
those
plus
attacks
side,
hit.
only 2 hits.
Okay.
Good deal.
I'm gonna go ahead and strike back here. We're gonna go for that right jab.
That's it. Stick and move, Kraz.
21.
21 will definitely hit.
She takes 4 damage.
All right.
Okay. That's all I got.
$22
Ugh, it hits.
and 18.
1d20 plus 7?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Okay.
That's another 8 damage. I'm sorry.
No, the 18 was to hit you for the second attack, not damage.
Oh, okay. I thought that was damage. I was what?
Yeah, all of us
No.
were instantly
No.
thinking.
No.
Okay.
So Ben does attack, roll to attack, and then damage.
Okay. Oh,
So it's an additional 8 damage.
so just 8 damage. Okay.
He's not rolling a d20 for damage.
I got so scared for a second. I was like, oh no. What
That's
if
like
I...
the Frieza move where you stick your hand through their body to do a d20 in damage.
All right.
That's like Eobard Thawne doing the
just a vibrating hand. Just...
Yeah.
All right. Well, here we
Instant
go.
death.
Punch you back.
All right.
Ugh.
Oh.
That misses.
You accidentally punch her in the tit.
That would still hurt a lot.
Ugh. Ouch.
No, is that disrespectful?
Oh.
I don't understand.
No, I think that would hurt more than Ben's giving it credit for.
It would.
Well, because of the nature of it, you kind of like pull your punch, so you don't actually like. You're kind of like embarrassed, so you pull your punch back a little bit, rather than giving the full.
All right. Well, I only get one.
She just looks offended, right?
I just get one action a turn, so like that's it.
All right. So no. 26 to hit.
Oh, okay.
jeez. She's rolling so hot.
That's 11 points of damage.
I'm still up.
It's
No.
all right, Kraz. It's not over. I think she's better than you, but keep moving.
I can't hit today with crap.
Yeah, you're not doing so hot. Natural 20
Oh,
Yep.
jeez.
Just
and a 2.
so 20 definitely hits.
So that's 6 plus 6, so that's 12 damage.
I'm down. Like
You're down.
yeah. I had 5 left.
All right. So you're out. For losing, you do get 100 gold. And worker, but you're down 50 gold.
Well, I'm gonna go scoop my buddy up. I assume he doesn't need to make death saves or anything. He's just out.
No, he's just unconscious. Wasn't a monk, but was a fighter with the unarmed fighting style.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and shake him awake so he can at least catch the name of the barmaid who beat him up.
I don't want to know. I'm just gonna.
I'll take her name. Wow, I gotta be honest. You kicked my friend's ass, and I'd love to know your name.
Come by the bar later.
I
Which
will do
bar?
that.
Which bar?
Ew.
Yeah, which bar?
Ooh.
There's only one bar in this district, so she just kind of says that and walks away.
This feels like a marketing scheme.
Consider me sold. I'm gonna carry Kraz out of the ring. I think we've had our fun for today. We've made our money back. Losses were actually minimal, excluding if you were talking about pride.
It's
I think
fine.
both of us were humbled in this event. Kraz, let's never do this again.
I'm
Unless they let us fight with weapons.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and also, maybe let's just not tell Phoebus and Tia how badly this went.
Yeah, we can hit shit.
So we're gonna leave the fight club now.
All we'll say is we just made some money.
I'm just gonna whisper to Tia. Did they not see us in the air? They didn't see us.
What should we do? Should we just like
I don't think we should
let
say
them find us?
We-
What do you
we-
mean?
We'll just go on down. We'll ask them how they did. We'll pretend we didn't see anything.
All right, you got it. And I'll unclick the rod and I'll just float down with you.
So we will rejoin our friends.
Oh, how'd you guys do?
I'll hand Phoebus her 50 gold back and say we made the money.
Hey,
Alright.
money.
Kind of carrying Kraz over his shoulder.
So total, you guys made 500 gold pieces.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
The bet that Kraz made, Merc winning, and then Kraz losing, and then Merc losing the 50 gold. So I'll subtract that. It would if you would have won, you would have made a lot more.
I made a bad bet, but all things considered, we came out ahead. So,
Merc. I mean, it's great to see Merkava. You're on your feet, but you're also carrying Kraz.
like I said, I made a bad bet.
Does he
It
want
was
to
my
talk about
fault.
it?
I just want some alcohol and a good night's sleep.
Yeah, I think Kraz and I could use some rest. I got to admit, I haven't competed in a while, and
Oh, it definitely
not
shows.
my best showing.
Oh, we both
Not my best
sucked.
showing.
We both sucked real bad.
Definitely, the competition was stiffer than we were expecting, but we did all right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
All right, those are boys. All right.
Let's go to the bar.
Bar? Is there a bar here?
You guys wanted to go to the bar?
Yeah, actually,
We were told there was a bar.
We made a friend or two. We got invited to a bar. Kraz wants a drink, and I could stand to meet some of the locals.
Oh, which bar does your friend work at?
She said there's only one in this district.
Well,
I look around.
we'll follow you if you know the way.
Can I check the map?
It's not going to be on there, but there is a tavern named the Crispy Crustacean.
Crispy
Let's go to the Crispy Crustacean, everybody.
All right.
That's a name.
Ben's towing those lines.
I mean, it sounds appetizing to me, but not being someone who eats, it's a little difficult to make that decision.
It's okay. It's a good name.
it's a name.
It's a good
So
name.
we walk into the Krusty Krab.
Crispy crustacean, sir.
Krusty Krab?
No. For legal
Is
reasons,
there like
no.
a squid person at the cash register?
Who's cooking our food?
Some yellow guy.
It's a yellow dragonborn.
Kid.
The owner is a Simic hybrid that has claws.
All right. You got to be careful here, Ben. We're getting real close to me just cutting the segment.
We're walking a line.
For legal
Legally
reasons.
distinct, okay?
I believe I'm the only one who doesn't get it.
But you guys have a few drinks. You get a room for the evening. Maybe talk to some ladies or locals. And
If the bar lady who kicked my ass is there, I'm going to tip her a gold. But
she is.
all right, I'm just going to tip her a gold, nod at her, and go back to drinking my beer.
Well, a few moments later, a beer shows up at your table for you.
I'm never one to say no to a free drink, so.
With a note that says that with a room number on it.
Okay, not what I was expecting.
I'm gonna whisper to Phoebus. I thought she was interested in Merkava.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
I don't understand you guys sometimes. These humans
It's
are
okay, Phoebus.
confusing.
I'm going to go have an adult conversation with this person.
Okay.
I
Have
guess
fun.
we'll see if I wake up tomorrow with 2 black eyes or if I wake up in one piece.
Yeah, keep an eye on your kidneys.
I
Walk away if the bathtub's full of ice.
only need one of those. I'll finish my drink and I guess we're going to that room number.
All right. You walk up. The rest of you go to your rooms for the evening. Are you guys getting separate rooms or are you bunking up? I don't think Mark really needs a room.
I'll bunk with Phoebus.
Yeah, we'll bunk. Save some money.
And I
You're gonna bunk
go
with
into
him and
rest
sleep in the
mode
corner.
Can I go into rest mode outside the door Kraz goes to? I'm alert the whole time.
Just facing it.
Just being nosy.
Are you
No, just standing guard outside.
recording audio?
Yeah.
If he hears screams, then he might
Yeah.
intervene.
If they sound like bad screams. If I hear a woman screaming, definitely not going in. If I hear a man screaming, I'm going in.
Perhaps you should roll for tiefling knowledge first.
Maybe she should roll tiefling knowledge. Does she have proficiency in that particular weapon? We don't know.
Should have you
Yes.
roll. Should have you roll performance.
I mean, well, that's true. I was gonna say, I guess we did find out earlier today that all characters are proficient in unarmed weapons, though.
Yeah.
There are so many jokes I want to make here, but for the sake of YouTube editing, I'm not going to continue this.
This is
This is
this isn't combat. This is a different thing.
That's true.
I'm not gonna have-
This wouldn't be an attack roll. This would be performance.
I think there's a world where an attack roll would be appropriate.
Only if you both agree and have a safe word.
Yeah, just don't use artichoke.
All right, moving on.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Lana. Your poor young years.
Can't.
Moving on here.
Well, you all wake up in the morning, and
I'll have an
start
even
heading.
number of kidneys in the party.
Oh yeah. There was ice in the bathtub, but it's for other reasons.
It's because he's so bruised up, he needed his wounds
Yeah,
to
exactly.
be iced up.
Definitely.
We have
You
to go
guys-
back to Adelier's shop, right?
Well, you have to go back to Blackgate District to
Get hired.
Yeah, get hired on the caravan.
Should we save
I
that
think-
for next session because it is 11:45?
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Perfect.
So that's where we're going to end it for tonight.